Hello and welcome to the first episode of Auditors of the Outer Rim, a Star Wars actual play campaign podcast. We're using the Star Wars RPG system Edge of the Empire by Fantasy Flight Games, focusing on fun and story before rules. I'm Ryan, the Game Master, and I'll be taking you with us on our long-running campaign. As a disclaimer, while the story is written by myself, I've taken influences and elements from published adventures, and this podcast may contain spoilers for Beyond the Rim and the Long Arm of the Hutt. We're also still learning, so expect the quality of audio and gameplay to improve in future episodes. Thank you so much for checking us out, and be sure to let us know what you think over on Twitter at Auditors Podcast. We hope you enjoy the adventure.
Whispers of violence from the Outer Rim. On the twin-sunned planet of Tatooine, 4 escapees flee the quiet town of MOS SHUUTA and its ruler, TEEMO the Hutt. Stealing an old freighter named simply the KRAYT FANG, the group of rebellious upstarts make for the planet of Ryloth in the company of a Twi'lek prisoner. Once there, the group uncovers a sinister plot of the Hutt, utilising slaves to mine an illegal substance known as spice. In eliminating TEEMO's illegal activities, the party found themselves once more the focus of the Hutt's wrath, leaving them but one option: eliminate the Hutt entirely. A daring breach into the heart of TEEMO's empire saw the party, disguised as simple auditors, download and flee with all TEEMO's business records that, once leaked, revealed TEEMO as shorthanding members of the Hutt clan, permanently severing TEEMO from his power. And such a legend was born, adopting the name of the role that brought them their freedom as they roamed the galaxy in search of fame, adoration, and, of course, credits. This is the start of the group that would come to be known simply as the Auditors.
Alrighty, so you guys are currently on Ryloth, awaiting the final repairs of your ship after that little encounter you had last session with the Imperial Corvette. But before we begin with any of that, could you guys introduce your characters, please? Starting off with Tom.
Alright, so my character's name's Mishan Lee. That's just Mishan Lee surname. A private sort of contractor, bit of a bodyguard, bit of an assassin. Sort of an assassin, not really, I guess. I have a big gun. Working for TEEMO the Hutt before I fled because he was getting into the spice trade, and I ain't about that life. Fairly generic backstory, but cool character, hopefully. Damo.
Hi, I'm A1. I'm a droid. I like gambling.
Cool. Dan?
I am Seth. I'm a tinkering little Verpine dude who TEEMO was blackmailing to keep around because I was part of the Rebel Alliance briefly, and that is not good.
Certified.
I took these guys escaping as a chance to get out of there, try and get out of that life, which turned out all right in the end.
I'm glad to hear it. And Will.
I'm Dak, a Chadra fan that's pretty technical. I did some dodgy things and was indebted to TEEMO the Hutt, and then sort of broke away with this bunch.
Cool beans.
Cool.
Alright, cool. So, a backstory. It all started when we fled from TEEMO the Hutt, a Hutt person in charge of a small town called MOS SHUUTA. So the 4 of us, we ran. We were indebted to TEEMO the Hutt. Each of us fled for our own reasons, and we sort of stole the ship called the KRAYT FANG, an orange YT-1300. It's like the Millennium Falcon. We fled to Ryloth, where we accepted a job with the Alliance to deliver someone who was a prisoner on board the KRAYT FANG to their little town. While there, we freed this mining town from some spice traders that had taken it over, and we ran a job to some Geonosians on a moon, which was a job to get them to stop working with TEEMO the Hutt. As part of that job, we managed to convince them that TEEMO the Hutt was not a good business partner. They helped us smuggle us into TEEMO's palace, and we made an incredible getaway with all TEEMO's information, finance information. Using that, we're able to prove that we'd been stealing from Jabba the Hutt, and we were able to lock him away behind bars, effectively reducing our debt to him, and we're no longer as wanted as we were. The last session, which is what we'll spend more depth on, which is a whole lot of shopping, catching up, I personally bought a grapple gun. That was the most exciting part by far, I'm sure. And we also fixed up our ship. We did sign a deal with a guy called Auditor, actually, which is another big thing. He's like a bit of a mysterious force. He's got some objectives that we're not quite sure what they are, but he offered to help fix up our ship if we worked for him. And we agreed. That sounds good. Anything to add?
Yeah, I think that's pretty decent.
We should go over the specifics of our ship, what we decided to change.
Yes. So, tell me about your ship.
So what did we go with? We went with the Auditors, yeah? That's our name?
The Auditor.
Oh, wait, but is the Auditor the name of the ship or the gang?
It's the ship.
The Auditor. Sounds good. And we were thinking we were like a sort of silvery colour. And you know how we said to have the speed stripe?
Yeah.
Instead, make it like 3 pinstripes that are separated, and they can be like a spectrum going from like the dark red to the rusty orange that it was.
Ooh.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Over it?
Yeah.
So that'll be over one side. And I believe it's the side between where the cockpit is, yeah? Like that side, but like that prong. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You getting that?
Very funky.
Good stuff. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that.
Cool. Anyone else want to add anything that may have been overlooked? Or we all good? Cool. Alright, well.
Alright, I'll roll force dice.
Yes, please roll us the force dice to start off with. So 4 of them, as per usual.
Yep. Alright, so where did we actually finish up?
So, you guys, you had done a little cheeky information pickup from the Imperial compound at Nabat Spaceport during your 4-week non-voluntary rest period, thanks to the little encounter you had with that Imperial ship. Once that all got repaired up, you guys are sort of good to go. I mean, there's probably about, I'd say like you spent the 4 weeks and you did that job. There wasn't really much on offer. I just wanted you to all give me a roll to just see if you managed to do anything productive during the rest of the time.
Yeah, sure. What do you want us to roll? It was 1 light side, 4 dark for the Destiny.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah, another shit roll.
Nice. Alright, actually, well, what sort of things do you guys think you might have done? So, do you want to be looking for a job? Do some of you want to be repairing stuff, doing some checks? Like, what kind of, recreation or side project might you have got?
We were looking for a job last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you all want to have been doing that, or do some of you have
sure.
other thoughts of what you want to do on the side?
I don't think I've got anything better to do.
Yeah.
That sounds like a plan.
Alright, how do you think you guys might go about finding a good job? So, I mean, there's a lot of different ideas. You could just try and go to, for example, go to a bar, try and talk to people. In E1's case, they could, as a gambler, go and try and gamble and socialize that way. Mechanic, I guess you could go to a mechanic's shop or the starport and lurk around. I guess it's more, what do you think each of you would have aimed to do? And you could all do a check based on that activity.
I feel like the bar's a pretty good bet for looking for people. What do you reckon?
Do you want to do that, or did
Yeah.
anyone want to do a separate idea?
I mean, we could do 2 teams of 2. That way we can assist in the check.
Yeah, there you go. So what is the... Who wants to do what, then?
Damo, you seem like a bar goer.
I'm going into the bar and bring out my backpack.
Cool.
Okay. I don't mind which way I go. Any preferences for you guys?
Yeah, we'll go to the bar. I think we can
Yeah.
work together to find something.
Yeah, but I reckon if we split into 2 groups of 2, we go to different places.
And so,
for information.
you
So you
could
want to go to the bar
probably-
with Damo, or?
What are you going to do?
I was saying if there's another place we could go to.
Okay, I'm out the door.
Cast our net wide.
I'm heading down the road towards the
Alright,
bar.
Heading
someone go
towards
with
the bar.
Damo.
I'll go with Damo.
Okay, Dan, where are we going?
So should we look for a different kind of bar or a different kind of thing entirely?
Well, is there like a notice board or some shit, right?
Like in The Witcher.
No, so... in some places you might find like a job board or there's some sort of like app thing, but you don't know of anything at Nabat. You could probably... actually, give me a Streetwise. You know what? Yeah, give me a Streetwise.
Streetwise. I have 3 greens, Dan. Do you have anything?
Hang on, give me a second.
It'll be a 2 purple check.
Streetwise. I have 1 green, so maybe
Alright. And you'll assist?
sure thing.
Yep.
Nice.
So 2 purple check. So
1
average.
failure. That's so
Okay.
sad. I rolled 3 advantage, but it was cancelled out by 3 threat.
Yeah, so like a lot of spaceports will have notice boards or sort of job delivering information boards, but you'd normally find those on either higher class worlds, maybe towards the more core side, or in reasonably big space stations. So you don't think there'd be one at Nabat Spaceport. The spaceport only has like 10 docking or landing pads, and yeah, it's not that much of a economic zone.
Yeah, fair enough.
So you usually have to find jobs at the side or try and search around.
You just want to go to a different bar, Dan.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Fair enough.
What kind of bar have these guys gone to? Is it like a dodgy bar or like a decent one?
What do you want to look for? So you already know of the Imperial bar, but
That doesn't seem like a good choice.
Probably don't have any jobs for you there.
I'm going to the one near the starport.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so there's lots of, starport bars are always good for jobs, so I guess E1 and, who else wanted to go to that one?
Will.
Will?
Yeah, okay.
Dak? Yeah, E1 and Dak will go there, and, what are you, the other two, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to go to, like, a more, I say upper class, I mean, it's not really much more.
Bougie bar.
This is a pretty backward.
What do you want to do? Do you want to go to a seedier bar or a nicer bar? We're pretty upstanding blokes, but we're also pretty buff, so we can do either.
Yeah, I reckon we can try to go for somewhere nicer, maybe.
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
Okay, we'll do E1 and Dak first. So you guys rock up to the spaceport. I mean, you're already at your ship. The ship's looking pretty good at this point. It's mostly repaired. It's quite nice. All your design modifications have been implemented, but it's not, finished or ready to fly yet. Making your way through to the edge of the spaceport, you find yourselves a pretty dingy looking bar. It's got quite a few people in it. We're talking like evening sort of crowd. Stepping on in, yeah, you've got a bunch of tables, a lot of people drinking, a few people playing sabacc actually. There's 2 different tables doing that. And otherwise, yeah, it's quite a nice vibe, a lot of conversation going on.
You want to grab a drink?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Grab a drink.
Oh yeah, up at the bar, there's a couple of people sitting up there. They all look pretty dodgy, as far as you can tell.
That's just what we want.
And there is a droid serving behind the bar.
Hey, droid.
The droid looks...
My friend here wants a drink. What do you want, man?
I'll have a glass of water.
The droid pours out a glass of water. It's not very clean looking, but it's water.
And you want something better than water.
Passes it to you.
Give him the best shit you have.
Oh no.
You paying
The
anyone,
droid's
are you?
like, certainly, and turns around, grabs what looks to be a sort of bluish bottle, passes it over. That'll be...
Just a little bit.
And they open it, pour out a glass. That'll be 5 credits.
Sure thing, man.
Credits.
God, we really are at the lowbrow end, eh?
5 credits. Here you go, man. No water for you tonight.
Oh, thanks.
Certainly. Anything for you, sir?
I'm a droid.
Yes, I could see.
I hardly doubt that, sir.
And the droid just sort of goes off and serves another patron.
Okay.
So how are you going to go about this?
Go about what?
Well, hooking up
You're
and
on.
playing sabacc with someone.
Yeah, we're going to just play some back with someone. I walk up to one, I look around. Is there a table nearby?
Yeah, so
Going back?
there are 2 tables that have a current spec game. On one of them, you've got... I mean, most people in this bar are Twi'leks, except for a few humans. Both tables are just full of Twi'leks. The one closer to the bar seems to be a bit more of a high-stakes game. You got quite a bit of money in the pot. The one further towards the door seems to be quite an amateurish game. There's like a couple of people playing. They look like they're probably mates playing a game.
Okay, we'll go to the high stakes one. That's the one we're looking for right there.
Yeah, okay. Alright, how do you want to...
So I walk up to them and be like, so what's the buy-in?
Oh, you fancy yourself a sabacc player. 500 credits.
500 credits.
500.
Yeah, wait, are you gonna play, friend? Dak?
Wait. Oh,
Right.
right, yeah. No, I'll leave you to it, but I can help you raise the stakes if you want.
What?
I can give
Okay,
you...
whatever you want, pal. Just don't get too drunk, okay. I chuck in 500 credits.
Yeah, and you slam it down onto a side. One of the Twi'leks who hasn't spoken up yet pulls out a chair next to him, and you can go sit down if you'd like.
Thank you.
Alright, could you give me a cool check?
Oh, I'm pretty cool.
Straight up just a cool with 1 purple. Easy check.
Oh, 3 successes, 1 threat.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to say or do? I mean, you're looking for a job. Do you want to sort of talk to them a bit?
No, I'm gonna be the quiet dude at the table.
Alright. We'll just go through a bit. So, what was it? 3 successes you got?
3 successes and 1 threat.
Yeah. Okay. You go around the table. Bets coming out. I need to roll for your boy. Okay. First round goes pretty damn good for you. You managed to win the pot, so it's 100 credits per person, so you get 300 credits plus your 100 back. So that was the first betting round. Everyone's like pretty scared of you at this point. Well, not scared, but you know they know you're not a chump.
You guys went easy on me. This round.
I see.
Mm.
We'll see. You know, beginner's luck. I'm sure.
I'm sure.
How about we raise it up a bit? Let's go 200 for the buy-in this time.
Okay. Do you want
Wait,
200?
you said 200?
Yes,
Okay.
for the stake.
I put in 200.
Okay. Yeah, the guy who suggested that also puts in their 200. So there were 3 other people there, so there's 3 people and you, so it's a 4-person game.
Yep.
Him and only one of the others puts in money. The other one sort of stays back. Looks to be losing a lot of money
scared?
tonight.
Oh man, it's just the game.
Nah, I might just sit this one out. It's
Okay.
been
Okay.
not my night, you know.
I see. I get it.
Not gonna push my luck. Could you give me another cool check, please?
Pretty cool. How many difficulties?
1 purple.
1 purple. 2 advantage. That was a bit
Okay.
shit.
Cool. Yeah, so it goes around. The other person busts out. They fold. They didn't seem quite happy with their card, so the pot is 600 still.
Yep.
Going around, the person who invited you is just sort of looking over at you, trying to read you. Obviously, not very easy job, as you are quite good at what you do. Yeah, he's going to sort of perk up as he's trying to read you. So what
Look in my cards.
what brings you to Nabat Spaceport, my friend?
Just here for a fun game.
Yeah,
Hmm.
interesting. I mean, you don't see many tourists coming all this way out just for a game of Sabak.
We're just working for a little bit out here.
Interesting. And yeah, he stays in for the round. What do you say we make this interesting?
Oh no.
I'll put in another 200. And obviously you do the same. And let's see where we go from there.
So you just raised? I'll straight up raise you, man. Let's do it. I'm trying to read this guy.
Yeah. In fact, yeah, could you give me perception roll? So no difficulty, just a roll itself.
5 advantage. Fuck me.
Okay. Yeah, this guy's pretty hard to read, but you do reckon that he's trying to play you, but he doesn't really know what he's doing. Like he's obviously quite a amateur Sabak player, but he fancies himself like a good player, but he doesn't seem to have much experience in the game as far as you can tell.
Okay. What can I do?
If you want, you can. So he's just sort of checking. He's like pretty happy with what he's got. You can raise him. You can try and bluff him, or engage in conversation with him if you'd like.
I'm happy where I am. Is he gonna do anything? Can I just hold?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the round comes to an end, and you show off what you got. You beat him, so you managed to win the pot.
Oh,
Which was... How much was it?
beginner's luck. It was 600 plus 400.
Yep,
Because we
1,000
raised.
credits. He's just like,
Did you just win a grand, Damo?
Well. Thought I could chicken you out of that, but...
Oh, man. Beginner's
Guess you
luck,
know
like
what
I
you're
said,
doing.
beginner's luck.
yeah.
I think we need to income tax you, Damo. I think half of it needs to go to the group loot.
I didn't win any money
kidding.
tonight, people. I'm sorry. It was a rough night.
That's no...
You sometimes have this sort of night, right?
Yeah, you know how it is, yeah.
Well, this game's getting a little too hot for my blood, so I might call it there. I'm not
We had a good
the
time.
the richest of
Well, not
presidents.
anymore. I can say that.
God, Damo, why do you kick him while he's down, eh?
Yes, my friend. Yes.
That's fucking toxic.
Well, if you're ever in town again, you might see me
So
here.
we've for quite a while.
You're in town for-
I'll be here tomorrow night if you're willing to come.
Ooh.
If you want to take his house.
I'll see. I'll bring some of my other friends. They're a little more inclined in the Sabak game. A little bit more better at this, like much like you. And yeah, he just sort of stands up with his other two friends, and they head towards the bar, like the actual front of the bar, looking to get a drink.
Hey, Dak, were we supposed to be doing something else besides gambling?
Yeah, we're supposed to be looking for a job.
Were we?
Yeah, I think, should we go over and ask those guys if they know of someone?
Oh, I don't know if this is a good time to do it anymore.
What if we paid them to give us a job?
Wait, what?
That's
not how jobs work.
How a job works.
I don't know, I feel a bit bad for them that you took all this money.
He didn't take his money, he lost his money.
You practically
me.
stole it.
I did not steal his money, okay? He was just bad at the back.
Okay. Well, what do you suggest then?
I don't know. I want to do some more gambling. If you want to find a job, I'm happy to help you with that.
Yeah, why don't we work together? Next person who sits down, ask them for a job.
Okay. It's your turn to gamble, man. I already had my go.
Well, let's quickly jump over to the other two. So you guys, you're going to, what was it, a more higher end place, or were you looking for
slightly higher end place.
You make your way through like the trading district, where there's usually quite a lot of stalls set up, but it's a bit later in the evening. There's no one really selling anything at this time, and you find yourself at a bit of a nicer bar than the one at Spaceport. Walking on in, there's fewer people than you've seen in some of the other bars, but it seems a little less rough. You've got a Twi'lek man serving behind the bar, and just a handful of patrons scattered around the floor space.
Alright. What do you reckon? Should we perception the bar to assess for good candidates?
I feel like step one is like actually just going up and grabbing a drink, so we blend in a bit more.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I guess we can sort of give the
Stroll
room a
up to
scan
the bar and have a bit of a look, have a bit of a squeeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You mosey on up to the bar, and the bartender doesn't notice you at first, and then as soon as he sees you, he's just like locked eyes onto you. Sort of walks over. Well, this is it's not every day we get some interesting guests coming to this establishment.
Oh, interesting, you reckon?
Whereabouts did you guys come from? We don't really get many tourists around here.
It's a bit of a problem with tourists.
We came from off planet. Personal
Yes, I can see that.
I understand you can see that, but you get paid to serve us drinks, not to ask questions. Now, if you'd go back to the bar and do your job, that would be great.
Okay, can you give me an intimidation check?
Yeah, sure. What's the difficulty on it?
2 purple.
Is there any intimidation in this?
No, there isn't.
I swear there's something that...
There's
what's it
deception,
called?
there's charm.
No, there is something that's effectively that.
Yeah,
I just can't remember what it's called. Coercion?
Oh yeah, coercion.
I don't... Yeah, just go with coercion, I guess.
I think coercion is the equivalent, that's all.
There is a, let me see if I can find the actual one, but yeah, go ahead.
Oh, 1 advantage. That's it. It was just 3 advantage and 2 threat on that roll.
Oh, that's pretty sad. Well, someone fancies themselves a little bit up themselves. How about you take a seat, buy a drink, and don't harass any of my patrons while you're at it?
Certainly sounds like a plan, good man. Alright, pull up a seat, bro. We're in.
I guess that worked. That's one way of going about it, huh?
Are people looking?
Yeah, you got the attention of a couple of Twi'leks from a table about 2 meters away. They're like looked a bit weirdly at you, but are back to their conversation. The bartender turns around, grabs 2 drinks, places them down. These would be 8 credits each.
Certainly.
Whew. Spicy.
You take your drinks. Giving them a sip, they taste pretty awful. Like, they're not
He's
great.
charging us the big boy bucks.
Yeah, you imagine he's probably up the price for you guys.
We've been
So it's
got.
worth it. If you find a job, it's worth it. Oh yeah, like the 3 credits is hardly going to break the bank.
The Joe only pays 2 credits.
Yeah, so you guys want to give me a streetwise check to see if you can notice any more? I guess firstly, what kind of jobs are you looking for? Are you looking for like something black market or normal sort of trading job or what? Like
Just jobs on planet that'll give us some buck. I don't really care what type.
Yeah, I feel like we're fairly open to anything.
Yeah.
okay, yeah, just give me a streetwise and with a help.
Do you want to roll it
from
down?
someone.
No.
Okay, I'll do it then.
Whatever your dice are, they're probably for them.
You're assisting, yeah?
Yeah.
And 2 difficulty, Ryan?
Yes.
Yep. Roll dice. 2 success, 1 advantage.
Ah, cool. Yeah, you sort of just you lean against the bar, take a sip of your drink, look around the room. For the most part, most of the people here, they seem like they're just some of the day traders from outside. You recognize a couple of them. But towards the backer areas of the bar, there's a table. There are 2 people on it, or 2 Twi'leks. They are people still. They are quite decently armed. Like, they're not really hiding their weapons at all, and especially compared to the other patrons who don't have any weapons on them, they stand out quite clearly. So you imagine you might be able to... They might have a job for you, or maybe they can point you in a
Point us
direction.
the right direction.
You assume
Cool.
that they're at least involved in some sort of activities on the planet that isn't just selling silks or, like, spices.
Yeah, gotcha.
Fair enough. So,
Alright, well, we've got our lead.
how do
What
we
do we
how do we approach this? I kind of just want to. Are these like interesting, like unusual weapons, maybe, or just quite standard affair?
Could you give me a gunnery? Would it be gunnery check? Something? I mean, well, wait. Do you know? Like, I can't remember. You know a bunch about weapons, don't you?
Yeah, it's just kind of like a.
Yeah.
A talking point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
That'll
was
be
thinking.
fine.
Just a good
Yeah,
start
yeah.
for a conversation.
Yeah. So
Is
you'd.
that a blaster in your pocket?
Are you happy to see me?
Yeah. So I mean, the bigger looking Twi'lek has a reasonably expensive looking rifle on them. You can't quite make out what sort of model or manufacturer it is. It looks quite heavily modded and customized, but it does look like quite a reasonably high end blaster rifle.
Okay, that's a conversation starter.
Sure is.
So I'll wander up and just
Should I
say,
come up with you, do you reckon?
yeah, we can come as a pair. Just be like, hey,
I'll back you up.
wait, what is that? What's the wildlife like on this planet? Is there much?
I mean, yeah, you guys did fight a
Oh yeah, there was.
well, almost fought whatever that was. What was it? God, it's been so long.
Yeah,
There is a lot of hunting wildlife here. Yes.
Okay. Just be like, it's a pretty serious rifle you got there. Is it for the wild? Is it for defense? Is it for the wildlife?
Can you give me a charm check, please? It'll be one purple, I think.
Charm.
Actually,
thing.
2 purple, but you get a blue because you've got
Purple,
some nice weapons
one
on you.
blue. Charm.
Can I assist to give him a second blue?
Oh yeah.
Because my 2 blue powers.
Heck yeah.
Power of friendship, bro.
2 threat.
Never mind.
Okay.
I'm not
Hey,
very
why-
charming.
Why are you eyeing up my rifle, man? This is my gear.
Oh,
What's it to you?
I'm sorry. I'm just. It's a personal interest. I'm a tinkerer, you see.
I see. And would you happen to know what this rifle is?
I haven't
are
seen
you-
the particular model, but I do like a person who knows how to personalize their weapons.
Okay. I'll let you off for that one. Is there anything I can do for you, or are you just here to pester?
Well, me and my crew are sort of stranded for the next few days, and we're looking for a way to make a bit of money on the side.
I see. Well, what sort of money were you looking at? Any, like, what are you...
Standard galactic credits, please.
Credits will do fine. So the fucking Qui-Gon. Credits will do fine.
Well, we're sort of all-rounders, so depends on what needs done.
And what makes you think we would be able to hook you up with something like this?
It's the general purview of people who carry large weapons into bars.
I see, yes. I mean, you do have a point.
Checkmate.
What are you guys carrying on you? Like, are you open carrying your weapons?
I mean...
I'd say I'd probably bring the pistol.
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah.
What actual weapons? So just some pistols?
Yeah, it's like...
Big iron on my hip, bro.
You gotta bring the fucking grappling hook.
Yeah, okay, I'll bring my rifle to grapple hook. Yeah.
You're just walking around like, hey,
The shit to grapple hook.
need any walls climbed?
Oh my god. Hey, nice hook, man.
Thank you. I'm glad you noticed.
So, okay, I mean, just to humour you, let's say we got a job for you to do. What sort of cargo capacity are we looking at?
What is our ship's cargo? I don't...
It has to be on planet. We can't fly.
Oh, yeah,
Pretty
true.
much how much we can carry between the four of us.
Say 4 boxes.
I don't know, like a backpack's worth? No, we could probably muster a speeder or two.
So I will say you guys are nearing the end of your ship's repair, so you could probably take on a job.
So you guys
for
know
your
you
ship.
can take on.
You don't have to do land-based
You can
jobs.
take there's 4 cargo containers worth of stuff.
Okay, there you go. 4 standard cargo containers. Give or take.
Metric or Imperial?
Give or take some sleeping space.
No Republic.
Yes, okay. So it's what's your encumbrance though? I think because that's
okay.
The actual encumbrance is...
Yeah, if they're talking about like carrying stuff.
It's 25 hidden, but 165 in total.
Okay, cool. That's not too bad, I must say. Why exactly do you need a job?
You see, we really enjoy having money.
Yeah, it's quite simple, really.
I see. And if I was to hook you up with someone who could make this happen, what's in it for me?
The
Could we
warmth
do a
in your
cut?
heart from helping out a close friend.
We're not friends. We could probably give him a minor cut.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'll take my generous finder's fee for getting you this job, and I'll see that you get paid a decent amount for the work involved.
And what is your finder's fee?
That's between me and the
100%.
employer. Let me get back to you with some information. I think I do actually have something that might be of your capabilities.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And how will you... Do we give him our, like,
Business card. We gotta start some...
Phone number.
comlink number?
What docking bay can I find you at?
Ah, okay, that sounds better.
1.
27.
Say
1.
Is it 1? I said
The
27.
most important ship docks at number 1, so he's gonna think we're important.
So he must be like number 87.
Why don't
then.
we just tell him the one we're actually at?
He's gonna walk up at docking bay 1 and there's just like an Imperial cruiser sitting there.
He's like, how does this thing only have 160 storage space?
Yeah, so I mean, sure, you're at docking bay 27.
27. Woo!
Alright, I'll catch up with you in the morning.
Certainly, good
Fair
fellow.
enough.
Do you have any other drinks you could recommend?
No, most of the stuff here is piss, but
Yeah, I thought so.
if you find yourself course eye, I'm sure you'll find something a little nicer.
Sounds good to me.
Fair enough.
What's that?
I dropped my keyboard.
Oh.
You dropped your keyboard.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Playing around with it, and then I dropped
Ducky
it.
down, ducky down.
Alright, now could you leave my associate and I be to enjoy our drinks?
Seems reasonable enough.
Tips for Dora, of course.
And yeah, they both just sort of look away from you and start chatting amongst themselves.
I'm not wearing a fedora, by the way, lads. Just for
We're not?
clarity's sake.
Okay.
No. I refuse.
Alright, back to the other bar. Ewan and Dak. So, what are you up to? What's the thought?
What are we doing? Oh, we're waiting for someone else to challenge Davo.
What?
E1.
It's not a gym bar. It's not a Pokemon where someone rocks up and I have to battle him.
How would you put it there?
I don't know, man. I'm just kind of sitting there. I don't know.
Okay.
If you want to do something, you can go do something.
No, I
Come
think
on.
I'll wait and see who comes up.
Okay. We'll just be sitting there chatting.
Actually,
Okay.
yeah.
Can I bring out my, I want to bring out me comlink. That's what it is. Bring out me comlink.
Yep. Who are you ringing?
Oh, they're not picking up, I don't think.
Yellow.
Oh, hello?
Hello, were you calling me?
Yeah, I was calling you.
Okay, I don't know how I was meant to know it was me, but hello.
How's it going?
Yeah, good. We've got a possible contract, but it requires the ship to be done. So if you've got anything in the meantime, that would be good.
Okay, we'll try to look for something good, okay?
Yeah.
No
Okay.
stress, man.
How's the night been? Have you made any money?
Yeah, I've made some money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's been an alright night. I made maybe like 5 or 10 credits.
Ah,
Not the
yeah.
best
Oh,
night,
wow.
but like an alright night, yeah. Yeah, I
Okay,
can pay back the drink I
congratulations.
bought for my friend here, Dak.
Oh, that's good. Good on you.
That's
You
all,
good
man.
blokey one. Alright,
Okay, see you
catch
soon
up.
at the ship. See ya.
Bye.
Okay, they got their job. I think we're good. We don't have to do
5
anything now.
credits.
I like having this headcanon that Will knows Damo is an amazing gambler, but Dan and I are just completely in the dark. Yep, 10 credits. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah.
Oh my god.
How much will you pay me not to tell them?
How much
True
do you
businessman
want?
hours.
I don't know, give me 100.
That's mine 100 credits. If you win 100 credits, I won't tell them you won 100 credits.
Wait, how does that work?
What do you mean?
Bonk.
Well, I can't gamble.
Oh, you've never tried, have you?
That
Here
doesn't
you go.
work.
Take my
I can't
deck.
make money.
This is a good deck.
This is
Full of
day.
good cards. And you can...
Okay. If you walk me through it, then
I can't walk you through it. That's cheating.
Ah,
You gotta play by yourself. That's how the back works.
okay. I'll sit down at the table with your deck and see if someone comes.
Okay,
Okay.
well, I'm gonna...
Actually, only a few minutes go by, and someone sort of spots you just sitting there expectantly with the back deck. Pushes, hey, you up for a game?
He's a guy.
Yeah, it's my first time, so
Oh, no worries, I'll go easy on you. So this is,
Oh,
got a slim-
boy.
swim
I
Twi'lek.
get back and look, it's like, does he want to place the bag or is he doing something else?
It's checking you out.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's quite a swim-looking Twi'lek wearing sort of standard merchant clothes, quite easy, breathable stuff.
a merchant.
Yeah, you imagine so.
Oh, you said a merchant. I thought you said emergent, as in he was like emerging from his clothes.
Oh my god.
My god.
In my defense, Ryan did do a really pedo-y voice on this guy, so...
Yeah.
That was his normal voice, Tom.
Jesus. Alright, let's play then. Yeah, so you just gotta make me a cool check.
Okay, so that's what do I?
You want me to refer you?
No, I've got it.
Oh,
my
you got a
phone
weapon?
set up.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's two green, and do I add anything to it?
One purple. Is
One
it one purple guy?
Yeah, one purple, sorry.
So that's 2 advantages and 1 threat.
Okay,
Wait, do advantages and threat cancel out? Or that's
they
something
do.
else? Okay.
So it should... Yeah, so it'll be 1 advantage. Okay. Alright, let's go easy with this one. We'll start at 50 credits.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yep. You put your credits in, and what you got, so it was 1 advantage in total for your roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, you make your way around, and on reveal, you guys have the same value hand, so you get your money back, both of you.
Okay. That was a
Not
good
good,
first
not
try.
bad.
Oh,
Did you play again?
not bad. Let's make it a little more exciting. How about 100 credits this time?
Yeah.
Seems that
okay.
nothing really happened
This
last
is
round.
juicy.
Let's try that then.
Alright, you both put 100 in. Could you give me another cool check, please?
1 success and 2... 2 advantages.
Yep. You go around, and on reveal, he's got a much better hand. I'm sorry, friend, but, you'll get there, and he sweeps over the 200 credits. How about again?
You have to raise the stakes and go again.
You can make the
What?
stake this turn.
Raise the stakes and go again to win the money back.
Okay, how about 150?
That's the strategy, the winning strategy.
150? Sure thing. Make me another cool check.
2 successes. Wait.
Oh.
2 successes, 1 advantage, 1 threat. Is that a thing?
So a threat will cancel out the advantage.
So it cancels out.
Okay, you put your money in, you play with your cards, he sort of chirps up. So what brings you around these parts? I haven't seen you at this bar before.
We're just
Yeah.
working here temporarily, looking for a job.
Oh, looking for a job. I myself am a merchant here. If you're in need of a little bit of money, I'm happy to pay for your services.
Great.
That's how jobs work.
What do you
I'm
trade? You seem like a wealthy man.
I'm a simple food merchant.
Simple food merchant.
On
What
planet?
sort of food do they ship around Ryloth?
So you actually a massive part of Ryloth is the rice and stew industry. They export a lot of it.
What is that? Is it like a
Yeah,
carbohydrate?
it's garbage stew basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's like Heinz tin
yeah,
soup.
yeah, basically.
Oh.
And they export it.
And that's all he sells? He just has a briefcase full of those?
A briefcase full of beans.
And he goes door to door and be like, do you want some soup?
I also sell some fruits and sometimes the occasional vegetable.
Thing.
But
Can I trouble you for a carrot?
Been trying to get rid of it for weeks.
Space
no,
carrot.
I'm mostly the rice and stew.
So why do you need to have hired people to work for you? You do a lot of...
Well, I need some muscle to move some crates of it.
Oh, I'm surprised, because you're looking at a skinny droid and a really short man.
A bat-like creature, thank you very much.
Unfortunately, my last helpers quit on me unexpectedly the other day, so I'm quite short-staffed.
Oh. Sure, we can help you out.
Yeah.
We are in a helping mood.
Awesome. Well, I got a shipment coming in tomorrow. Sorry, I have a shipment going out tomorrow that do not import rice and stew.
It's like the people who returned it, right?
30-day return, money back guarantee. If you could stop by my stall tomorrow, I can use some help with the unloading. With the
No
loading.
problem. We got
Sounds
some.
like a
We got some
plan.
big muscles here. Look,
Yeah.
Muscles.
big.
If you got anyone
muscles.
else who can come help out, they can also.
No, we got plenty.
get
We
that
got so
paid.
many people. Okay.
Um.
Well, let's see this hand.
Yep. Flips over the hand, and he loses to Will. So you make 300 credits off that.
Yes.
And he has,
Now you gotta
Like I
gamble
said,
it all.
man. This is good shit. Now, the
Yeah,
next
aren't
strategy,
you
right?
literally just back?
we're
Put your
You're back at
winnings
zero,
back into
Will.
the pot
Stopping
to
there.
win more.
Well, you're back at 0. You lost 150, and then you bet 150, and then you got 300 back. So you're at neutral.
I see that as an absolute
No,
win.
I lost 100, didn't I?
yeah.
So
No,
I've
because
got
the first
50.
bet was 50, and the second bet was
No, it was
100.
100.
Yeah, but
and then
50
you're-
I didn't lose. I just kept
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you kept
sorry,
that.
of course. So you
Yeah,
made
so-
50
I've
credits.
made 50. Okay.
This is good shit, man. I told you, man. You gotta get your own deck, though, because this is my deck.
Oh,
Yes,
well,
that's
thanks
the
for
deck.
And Demo's deck renting fee is 50 credits.
It's
So
actually
you'll be taking
51
that.
credits.
50 credits a minute.
Well, that's
It's a 100% of the pot. Okay, well, where can I find you tomorrow?
Yeah, and he sort of writes down a little address, sends it to you. It's just right near the edge of the docks, so it's quite close to your ship.
Okay, we'll be there bright and early to help you with the ship.
Yeah, no worries. Did you want to know your pay? I guess.
Oh, do we negotiate
Surprise
the
me.
pay? Okay, let's negotiate the pay. I thought we always do that after the job.
Well, I mean, it's not the most well-paying of jobs. I'll be paying 20 credits an hour for manual labor.
Oh,
How many hours are we talking? I'm not there. This is my ghost.
Should take no more than 2 hours
How
to
many hours?
load up the ship.
yeah, $20 an hour per person
Per
or for the
person.
whole job? Okay.
Okay.
No more than 6 people though, because I'm not paying that much.
Oh, damn.
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
Alright, well, what do you say, 200 credits for this next one?
Me? No.
200 credits. 200 credits, man.
No.
You're on the roll! You're on a roll!
I'm not
A real
on a
gambler
roll.
never says no.
That's a gambler's... What is it? Gambler's fallacy or something?
The sunk cost fallacy and shit. Ugh.
Come on, man.
That's usually for when you're losing, not when
Come on. Are you gonna do it?
No.
Aren't
Fine,
they
I'll
all
do it
usually
then.
when you're
And I
losing?
bring out 200 credits.
Are you bringing it up for you to play, or is it for Will?
For me to play. Screw him. I don't lend my money to other people to
Could
play
you give
for
me
me.
a deception check if you don't want him to, like, see if you know what you're doing?
No, I want to play. I'm going to say I'm going to play.
Yeah, okay.
He can reject. He can say no.
If he's a little bitch.
Sure. I'll take you for a round, just to show your friend the ropes. And he puts in 200 credits. Give me a cool check.
Pretty cool. With one
Yep.
thing, right? I got 7 advantage.
That's a lot of advantage.
To get a single success, I got 7 advantage.
And yeah, you go around for a few rounds of just sort of checking and no real raising. And he seems... I mean, he sort of gets the drift that you know what you're doing. Then do you want to raise it at all? He's just checking, basically.
No, I want to go easy on this dude, man. He just offered us a
Cool.
job.
And he reveals. And when you both reveal, you have a just vastly superior hand to him. You're like, you've almost hit Sabak. You're like 1 card off Sabak. He's like, Jesus. Glad I didn't...
Who's Jesus?
Jesus, he's my Lord and Savior. Can
Wow.
I interest you in a pamphlet?
Space Jesus.
Well, I'll take a pamphlet, yeah.
And it's just got Emperor Palpatine's face on it.
Oh. Oh.
Something's probably lost in translation.
Okay.
Gonna be putting that in the wank bank.
Damn, I mean, didn't realise
In the back
you were
pocket here?
quite
For a rainy
quite
day.
quite the strong player. I'm glad you took it easy on me. I'm gonna call it for the night.
Took it easy. You just slaughtered, dude.
Slaughtered him and then committed a war
It's
crime.
been a pleasure. He stands up. He heads out of the bar.
Okay.
Thank you for the
Good
game.
night.
It's been a fun night.
Sure it has.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, we just got like 800 credits off that guy. Dude, this is what gambling's all about, man. It's win-win-win.
Until you lose.
There's no losing.
Just don't lose.
Pure
Easy.
evidence has shown that there's no losing.
Right.
Whatever you say. Whatever.
Is that all you guys want to do tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit tired. Let's get back to this.
Alright.
Tired from all that gambling.
Head
Dude, it's hard work, man.
Tired
My circuits
from
are
that
fried.
Yeah, head back to the ship. You all meet up. You exchange your information to the jobs you've gotten information about, and you all head to bed. So they've
We done the ship?
yeah. So Auditor's redone the interior of the ship. You've got your
Hell
partitioned
yeah.
bedroom areas.
Yes.
So it was
Have they installed
more demo.
the comfy couch, the lazy
Yeah.
boy in the gunner
actually no.
suit?
You said you were going to do that as your project.
Oh, okay, well. I don't know if I would have had time to do it during the rest period.
I'd say-
so I'll spend a day or two
All
doing
right.
that.
Could you give me some mechanics? Give me a mechanics check. 2 difficulty, and you can get a blue from
I got R5 to
from
come help me as
R5
well.
/ Will, whoever you want to help.
I don't think Will is willing to come help me install a chair. So 1 blue for help,
Yeah.
1 advantage.
Good. Get rid of the fucking chair.
Dude, R5, just use your little hands to push the chair up. It's not that hard. Come on.
It's like when you're trying to fix something in the PC and your hands are too small to go in.
This R5's just got his single, little stick thing that he pods people with, trying to push the chair up, and he pierces the chair slightly.
Dude.
Do you want to give me another check? So, we'll say you try it again a bit later when R5 had recovered.
Are we asleep
Yeah.
while
2
this happens?
successes, 2 advantage.
So can we hear like the dragging of the chair going up the ship? These two trying to
Dude, I think we need the hammer, man. I think we need the hammer for this.
Yeah, you can just hear bang, 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 bang coming from the gunnery
It's
seat.
like 3 a.m. in the morning.
He is just smash it, trying to bash the chair into there.
You should use the grappling hook.
I got 2 successes, 2 advantage on the second
Cool.
one.
Yeah, you got a couple of hours of crashing, bashing, and unscrewing and screwing later. You managed to install your Hazy Boy into the which gunnery seat? The aft, or the top one?
Top one. I don't know what the top one's called.
That's fine. Yeah, into the top gunnery seat. That's good. I've got a Lazy Boy on it.
Yeah.
So you've sort of just got all the controls sticking up through the cushioning and stuff, so you can actually use it.
Good shit,
And yeah,
man.
it's installed.
That's where I'm gonna hang it tonight. That's where I'm gonna hang
Yeah,
it.
no worries. And yeah, guys, have you sleep? You wake up, you feel not that great of a night's sleep has happened. You feel like, it's quite light sleeping, a lot of noise going on. That goddamn construction site keeping you up all night.
Rise and shine!
As you
We've
get
got a
up,
job to do.
you make your way into the living room area, to the kitchen, and looking at the gunnery seat, there's just so much just metal and paint scraped off onto the floor. It's a bit of a shit show, but the chair is very nicely installed. Yeah, if you give it a day or two, the repair crews can probably clean that up.
Swear to God, I'm gonna fucking shit on this chair.
Alright. Okay, so who's gonna help out with the loading up of Vyket's stew? So I'm gonna say, you would have told everyone about the job, right?
Guess we'll all go, right?
Wait, are we going to do both?
One
team
of us has to
effort.
wait for our drop. Food
Oh,
drop.
true.
I'm happy to wait.
Okay. I feel like you probably had better rapport with them than I did.
Fair enough.
Okay,
Let's go.
let's do it.
You're not getting paid for this. Remember that, Mishan.
I mean, one of us has to stay behind
Missing out
regardless.
on good 40 credits. Man, you can get R5 to get the job, man. Actually, does R5 want to come help?
Can I send R5 along and then take his credits?
Yeah, R5 will come along with you.
We go to the job.
You guys came, thank you. We've
Of course
got
we came.
quite a bit to load up today, so as agreed, the credits will be ready for you.
Hold up, before
On
I get
completion.
there, is there a little trolley I see in the starport along the way?
Yeah, there's one that was, so you saw this Rylothian family unloading,
No,
The
one that's not being
equivalent of an RV.
used. I don't want to steal someone's...
and they leave it by their docking port to go get some breakfast. That's the only one you see.
They won't know this, will they? Let's borrow it for a bit.
Okay.
I want to take it.
Right, you borrow the family's pusher or unloader, yeah, hover forklift kind of thing.
A hover forklift. Okay. Does it have a little seat at the front? You know what I mean? Like those
Like
trolleys?
a shopping trolley? Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Yeah. Fit for an astromech.
Perfect.
This is going to end terribly. Okay, yeah, you rock up with your new... What is it exactly?
It's like a shopping trolley, right?
Oh yeah, sure, it's a trolley. Okay. Loading trolley. And yeah, he's got all of these massive barrels of stew ready to load up. He's like, yeah, I want to take all these barrels and just load it up into that freighter. And looking over there, there's just this honking, disgusting looking freighter. That's just...
Is this your freighter?
No, this is, yeah, I supply the stew, this...
Fair enough. I wouldn't want to own this piece of shit.
And then you just... And then they're coming up from around the corner. So this is the owner of the freighter.
Oh, hey! Beautiful ship you got here. Real.
He's buying the stew. He'll make sure you guys don't scratch up any of his ship.
Yeah, we'll try our best.
Awesome. Well, this will probably take an hour or two. Just get it done by then, and he'll be able to leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this just big ass barrels? Is that what it is?
Yeah. So they're just chunky ass barrels.
Could I fit one in the trolley or not?
Yeah, you could fit one. Yeah, you could fit one in the trolley.
Could
I'll load on into the trolley, and that's how I'm going to do it.
Alright. Yeah, spent 2 hours just going back and forth, loading up this ship with stew. R5 accidentally punctures one of the stew barrels, but manages to seal it up real quickly.
R5, put your mouth on it before it starts leaking!
R5 just got some stew down the side of his chassis, but the guy didn't notice. And yeah, you completed the job. It was 20 credits an hour, right?
For 2 hours.
Yeah. So yeah, you all get 40 credits for your work. R5 gets it as well. He's feeling...
Do we get some stew as well?
You're asking me, yeah, you know what, you guys, you're very helpful and couldn't fit it all, so here's a barrel of stew, and he gives you a barrel of rice stew.
Hopefully it's not terrible.
How big is a barrel of stew? How many serving suggestions are there?
I'll get back to you on that. Did not have this prepared.
Fair enough.
Can we get the calorie count of the stew? Because I'm watching my weight.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so it's basically just it's made of a herd animal from Ryloth.
It's not vegetarian.
Yeah. No, it's basically just pure meat.
Not bad.
Can we get the carbohydrate count, please?
Oh yes.
Has to be low sodium.
Is it gluten free?
No.
Hopefully.
It's plant-free by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it's just meat and gunk.
Meat ma.
Yeah. So this one barrel could probably serve maybe 30 servings of the stew.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay, let's take it back. On the way back, I leave the car where I found it.
Yep. When you get there, the family's they're still there, but you managed to sneak it back, and they were just like, oh, there's the lift.
Yeah, someone took this. I'm bringing it back to you where they said it was.
Thanks, and they grab it off you and just sort of wheel it towards
the droid helping out the local citizens.
They don't seem to care.
He's such a good
got away with
person.
that one.
So while these guys are off on their little adventure, Mishan, you stay at the ship for about an hour in, and the buff Twi'lek comes along with 2 of his friends, just to the docking bay, and you see them outside.
Hello.
Hi. So this is the docking bay.
General Kenobi.
So, as promised, I've had a little talk around some of my associates, and there is a job you can take for us if you're down.
Can I get some details of this job, please?
Yes, certainly. So we're looking to deliver some expensive cargo to a station far from here. And we'd be willing to compensate you generously for such a task. We're looking at 3 crates of cargo. So two crates of cargo.
And is this one of those don't ask type deals, or am I allowed to know what we'd be transporting?
It's more... We prefer it if you stayed in the dark, but if you insist, we'd be willing to perhaps talk about it a little more if we think we can trust you.
Well, if I saw Imperials, do I want to run? I guess is the most concerning thing.
You shouldn't encounter any Imperials en route or at the destination.
And this pesky Rebel Alliance that's happening as well? Any of that?
You shouldn't be a target for anything. The only thing you would need to look out for is port security. They will be wanting to make sure you're not transporting illicit goods.
And are these illicit goods that we may or may not be transporting?
May, perchance.
And how do you propose we get around these? Do we use our hidden storage space?
That's up to you guys. If you guys get caught, it can't be tracked back to us, so you'll just have to deal with the consequences if that happens. We will, of course.
What kind of pay? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
And what kind of pay would we be looking at?
Well, if you can get a successful completion of the job, as in deliver it to the intended recipients without any hitches or any confiscations of the cargo, we'd be willing to pay 1,000 credits per container.
Whew. Not bad.
Alright. Can I get back to you on this one? I'm going to discuss it with my team.
Yeah, sure thing. We need the shipment out within the next couple of weeks, ideally.
We'll have you know by the end of the day whether we're on board.
Yep, no worries. We can also supply you with a cover-up job as well to deliver something that's a little bit more legal.
Certainly.
Brilliant.
That sounds good.
Certainly. And he gives you his contact details. You can contact me here if you need to ask any questions or if you'd like to take the job. But I'll need to hear back from you by tomorrow, otherwise I'll have to find someone else to do it. We need someone to commit.
Sounds good. Thank you for your time.
No worries. And he hobbles off. So yeah, the two people with him as well, they look pretty heavily armed, much like he was before. Just so you're aware.
Alright. Sounds like we're getting in with some bad shit. Cool. Well, with the rest of my day, I don't really have any plans what I want to do.
Hey, Misha, we got dinner covered for the next 2 weeks. Look what we found.
Can I don't know. I'll just chill.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the guys...
Can I get like a space book?
Yeah, you read a space book.
A space book?
A hyperbook. It's a pretty compelling story, and you only get about 20 minutes in, and the boys rock up with a large barrel of rice stew.
What the hell have you guys got there?
Dude, it's delicious. Have a go. We tapped it as well.
I'll like nervously like I'll just fucking tap it to my mouth.
Okay.
What does it taste like?
What sort of food would you be used to, Mishan? What sort of quality?
I feel like having been at TEEMO's like a mediocre. I get like street food. That would probably be like the baseline.
Okay.
But not Ryloth bottom of the barrel street food, if that's what this is.
Yeah, could you give me a resilience check, please? With 1 purple.
I only have 1 green in resilience.
Here we go.
It's just a straight 1 green versus 1 purple.
Mm-hmm.
1 failure.
As you go to bring it to your mouth, you take a sip and spit it out, and it's just a really gamey, just very strong, potent meat.
Good
that you're not really used to.
heavens! What the hell is this?
It's stew, man. It's delicious. Dude, look. I've tried some. It's amazing.
Wait, you can't eat it.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, I think he has known that you're a droid by now.
He hasn't worked it out yet.
Wait a minute.
Disguise is working.
That's disgusting. You guys didn't get paid for that, did you? So you didn't pay for that?
No, we got paid for it. The first one.
Oh, thank God.
How did the meeting go? Did they come?
Yes, they did. We have a job, possibly. Up to you lot. Would you like to discuss it?
Yeah, sure.
Deal.
Nice task, right? Out of character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
These 3 crates, could they fit in our story?
What's the encumbrance on them? Hey.
Each crate has 15 encumbrance.
Okay, we fit exactly 1. Or 1 crate.
Love that from us.
The thing is, we do it fast enough, right? Like, we rotate them out fast enough. In theory, they should all be hidden.
I reckon we can just... We'll talk to them, ask what the merchandise is, and we can put a thin layer of whatever the other merchandise is on top. Do you understand what I mean?
Okay. Do you want to contact them?
Yeah, I'll explain the job. So, the job. 3 crates of an unknown illicit substance. We have to transport it not too far. They have not given out specifics until we're a bit more sure that we would like to do the job. But yes, it's going to be 3 crates at 1,000 credits a crate, plus some additional cargo to cover up the fact that we're smuggling.
Wait,
Sorry?
what's in the crates? They're not telling you.
We don't know yet, no. They said if we feel like we want to do it, we can talk to them and get specifics. But yes, so, look, shouldn't be any Imperial interference. The only problem might be the border security on the other end. Any questions?
As a thing, right? Do I know, like, can you, like, bribe the border security? Like, would I know, like, anything about that?
Yeah, so it really depends on if it's... I mean, they did say it was non-Imperial, so yeah, you imagine you could probably bribe them.
Okay, do I know how much it would be to bribe security?
It would depend greatly on where it was. If it was pretty high in place, it might cost a couple of hundred to even 1,000 credits.
But, like, Where are
If
we
it's
going?
like
Do I know where we're going? Like,
No.
I know.
You didn't disclose.
Okay. But would I be able to tell how much I would have to bribe someone?
Yeah. Before you left, you'd be able to, or when, yeah. If
Like
you
when
know
I
of
saw the place, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So we're taking the job?
I reckon.
Yeah,
I'm happy
sure.
to.
Okay, let's let the man know.
Alright. Bring, bring!
Yes. Hello.
Hello, it's me, Sean, the person we discussed with earlier at Docking Bay 27.
Oh, that was quick. I've only just got home.
Oh, sorry. Yes,
Well,
we
Do you have any questions?
So we've got a couple of questions. We think we would be interested in the job, but we'd also like to have a better idea of where we're going and what produce we're taking before we're 100% confirmed. Does that sound okay?
Yes, I think I'm okay with that. Just do have to warn you if we do disclose this information and we find that it gets into the hands of people who shouldn't know, then we'll know it was you who told them, and we know what docking port you're at.
I completely understand, my good man. No worries at all.
Certainly, I will be back in about 20 hyper minutes. I'll inform you of the
Space
information.
minutes.
And yeah, he hangs up
I
on
drive
you.
my space car.
Wait, so is he coming back out to talk to us, is he?
Yeah.
I feel bad for making him go home.
You should just... Yeah, you should have offered him, like, a cup of tea and told him to wait.
That's a power move.
Okay.
We've got the upper hand, because he has to walk.
Apparently on the ship we wanted to make a bar.
Did we?
Wait, what?
Well, it was another hand. So we wanted to make... move the galley, make a
You
bar,
want one?
and move the common room to cargo room number 2.
Yeah, that was what I wanted, and you wanted to put a bar in common room number 3. Sorry, in the common room.
Oh, did we? Okay, so has that been done?
No, you wanted to.
Has that been done though?
Did you do it?
Yeah. Is there a bar now in common room number 2?
Yeah. If that's what you guys decided, then yes, there's a bar in there.
Okay, good shit.
Cool.
Oh, alright, well, you guys wait up for him and he returns. You're going to come outside to him, invite him in, what's your plan?
Come in. Please insist. We can take him to the bar in the common room.
Yeah, you're welcome to the bar. I mean, there's still a bit of a
Offer
construction
you
site.
some food? Do you want some food?
Sorry?
Would you like some food? Before we get started?
I'm alright, I'm only going to be here for a moment.
We don't want to poison him.
Alright,
Okay.
so this
So-
is E1, this is Dak, and I believe you already met Seth.
Yes, it's good to meet the crew, so... I'd be happy to disclose the details to you now if you're at least willing to consider the job. And as I said before, if this information is to fall into anyone else's hands, we'll know it was you guys, so don't go blabbering off if you decide not to take the job.
Understood. E1, can you make sure R5 is not in the room?
Does R5 have like a power off button?
Is that okay?
You're
It's
just
like
gonna
knocking
murder
someone
him
out.
real quick.
No, it's like knocking someone out, right?
You'll know that, I mean, yeah, they have power buttons, but you don't know what R5's is.
Hey R5, where's your power button?
R5 just zooms off.
See you R5, okay, we're good now.
Lock the door.
So, the job that I have for you is, as you know, a delivery transportation job. You'll be carrying weapons to a space station called the Wheel. So could you guys give me is it an outer rim? I think it's an outer rim knowledge check. No, mid. It's actually in the mid rim. Is that a thing?
There's
no
only
mid-room
core
knowledge
or
check.
outer.
Alright, do it outer then.
How many difficulty?
1 purple. It's actually quite a famous place.
I'll help for 2 blue.
Okay.
So we each get 2 blue.
No, only one person. Oh, are we all rolling? Or is one
Depends.
Everyone can roll. If they
Okay,
want.
I'll roll with 1 blue.
I
Okay.
rolled 1 success, 3 advantage, 2 threat. Oh, one success, 1 advantage. Sorry, I forgot.
Okay.
That's just cancel.
Anyone else get anything better?
I rolled 2 advantage, so not better.
Alright, I got 2 advantage as well.
No, I think
You
they
won?
the best.
Alright. So, yeah, you've all had you've heard the Wheel before, but
It's really famous.
you don't. Yes, really famous. But most of you don't really know what it is. So, Dan, you would know that the Wheel is a enormous space station. It's quite a big hub of commerce and activity. It's mostly noted for its general independence. It's not really know why or how, but the Empire doesn't control it, even though it is, quite a common place for smugglers and people who are looking to avoid the Empire to go. But it is not under Imperial control. So that's probably all you'd really know. It's it's basically just an enormous space
Just a
station.
big hub station, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, about maybe 200,000 to 400,000 people on it.
Oh, Jesus, that is
Wait,
big.
2 to 400,000?
Yeah,
That's a really
200,000 to 400,000.
That's a big range.
okay.
We get there as just two dudes.
Yeah, so there's a couple 100,000 people who live there, and yeah, it's not under any direct government. It's its own government thing. Yeah,
It's anarchy.
Self-governed.
Self-governed. Yes. But yeah, you guys don't know much else about it.
Okay, keep talking.
Yeah. So you'd be delivering a shipment of weapons to this station to a contact who will meet you at a docking port that is pre-assigned, and you'll help them bring it to their cargo bay.
Brilliant.
And will this contact make sure that we get the correct docking port, or will we have to cart a box full of illegal weapons through the space station?
Well, they'll be there at the docking port to receive shipment, but you will need to deal with the inspection team on your own if you get one.
So we're guaranteed to get that docking bay?
Yes. Well, he'll know what docking bay you come in on.
Okay, so...
There is nothing special about the bay, though.
Okay, understood.
So you may be inspected, you may not. That's depending on what you guys do. And if you do, good luck.
Understood. Any old smuggler tricks to help us get them through?
Well, you could always... We tend to recommend you have a side job to the station where you can deliver something. Either you can
Yes.
do it legitimately
about that.
or just have the cargo on board. It's really up to you guys. I could help hook you up with something, but it's up to you guys at the end of the day.
I'm happy to have a side job.
Yeah, I think that.
We're moving one barrel of stew to the wheel.
Okay.
Excellent. What would our side job be so I can get our story straight?
Stew.
Stew, yeah.
Why would you be delivering?
Oh,
Stew
we're
to
like expanding the business.
Oh yeah.
So, actually, yeah, you
What
you
is
would
the
know
side
that
job?
places like the Wheel, one of their major imports is actually food, because obviously they can't really grow their own food.
Yeah, so we're
So-
finding new customers.
So
What
that
is he
would be
going to give
something.
us? He's the one who's giving us shit.
None of us are Twi'leks, though.
Sorry?
None of us are Twi'leks,
Yeah,
so
but you
why are
tried
we
that shit
advertising
wasn't a
Ryloth's street food?
What is he giving us?
We're traveling salesmen.
So I could hook you up with. I mean, probably the cheapest thing would be food delivery, but I could also probably get you some cloths, maybe, or I don't know. There's not much.
What are we
What's
actually
going-
doing with these goods? Are we keeping them afterwards, or are we returning them to you?
I mean, you could sell them off. I could get you a supplier there that can you could deliver it to them.
I mean,
That seems like an easy solution.
a bit extra money. Sounds good.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I can have. How much do you think you'd need on your ship?
Oh, look, do you reckon if
So
we've
I'll
got
say-
two...
Each barrel is 5 encumbrance.
So if we've got 2 crates of the bad shit,
We got
like
two
on
crates, don't
deck,
we?
because
Oh, no,
one's
it's only
in
two.
hidden
Haydn's.
Yeah.
spot. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we want as much as possible of the.
Yeah, I guess.
25.
Yeah.
No, 31, 35.
So yeah, your smuggling compartments can do 25 encumbrance each.
Wait, it says
Oh,
I only
each.
have one.
We got 2. We got 2.
Wait,
Oh.
we have two. It says here I only have one.
Yeah. So you only have one.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, 25 each. I mean, we can do one. Wait, can we split the box in half?
You
Yeah.
can't unload the... Can you just load the box, like... How do you
Uh-huh.
split the box in half?
Each box is 15. So what I'm saying is, why don't we put 15 in each of them, and then get one box and like split it in half, and put to 7, and then 8 in one. That makes sense, because then that takes up to 23 and 22, I think.
I don't know, how do you split a box in half?
We just take half the fucking guns out.
Or just tuck it into the hold?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what he means.
Okay.
That actually doesn't sound
Wait.
like a terrible idea.
Turn the safety on, but apart from that.
Okay, if you want to check off in the thing, check off in the thing. We still
That'll
only have
work,
135.
Big man, big
Yeah, we
Togruta, not Togruta, Twi'lek boy.
Yeah, we can split it however you need.
Awesome.
We want... Hold on. We want 27 barrels or containers or whatever the fuck you're doing.
Sure thing, I'll get
So
you
you better make it cheap,
what you need.
for your sake.
Um,
Did you say Tom?
and I said,
Yes?
Nah,
No,
don't
I'm
worry.
kidding.
is
Please.
this done? Is this our deal? When can
Yes,
we
That
take
sounds-
the
I think
cargo?
that's...
Sounds good to me.
Are we all happy?
Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds good.
So the contacts you'll be meeting on the end, their name is Lano. They are Twi'lek as well.
Wasn't Iano the name of someone from out? I know
Is it
this
Lano
is
or
Lano.
Elano?
Lano.
It's Lano. But Iano was someone from the very first campaign, I'm pretty sure. Grow up sheet.
Okay. Before we go, I want to go buy some stink bombs.
Some fucking what?
Put them around the food. That's a great idea. Make it look like the food's gone off so they won't want to check it. Fuck, E1's got a big brain, mate. Either that
Okay.
or E1 just wants to pull some pranks. I'm assuming.
How much
Even if
is
she
a
just gets
stink
some
bomb?
rotting meat or some shit. Actually, don't do that. Don't make our ribs.
What are you going to do with rotting meat? Once she's done with it.
Make it stinky. I mean, you can just throw it. You can just eject it out the airlock, bro. Space littering is not a problem.
You sure?
Space littering.
How much is a stink bomb?
What, like an actual just stink bomb?
Yeah, like one you would get like at a
Kids'
tank
toy?
store.
Like 3 credits each.
Okay, I want to buy 10.
Wow.
Really?
Come on, Damo. You won way more than that the last thing. You can buy at least 300.
Yeah. What are you delivering? Stink bombs.
Stink bombs.
A couple went off, so it's real stinky.
Wait,
Oh my God.
don't know how,
We're
how,
definitely
how do you
not
have all this
smuggling.
disposable money all of a sudden?
How do I have 30 credits? I won my 30 credits, remember?
Yeah, he
I thought
said.
it was 5 credits.
Yeah, and then I played
Nah,
some
he must have
more.
won after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a big pot. Oh man. Dude.
Yeah,
Stakes
I
were
was lucky
high.
to get away with that.
yeah, you guys should have been there. It was pretty intense.
Maybe next time. Maybe next time I might do a big bet of 35 credits.
Ooh,
Beat your PB.
Yeah. Hopefully. It'll be my biggest winnings yet.
Yeah, we'll see. Alright, cool.
Right.
Okay. So do we have to go pick this up? Pick up the shipment?
No, so we're going to deliver it all to you. We'll get the weapons as well as the cover-up goods.
Okay.
We can get that to you tomorrow or within the next week.
Hey, is our ship actually done? I actually don't know.
Yeah, so your ship is we're done in a few days, so if you want to take delivery then, that'll work fine.
Okay.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Alright, well, I'll see you then for the load up. So how many stew did you want?
How many barrels was it, Damo?
27 or something?
27. Oh, you've got good memory.
And weapons, how are you going to store those?
Split in the cargo hold.
How much in each?
Just one of 25 and one of 5.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. And then if the better hidden one, we'll put the 25 in.
Yeah, so you got 25 encumbrance for your hidden compartment and 5 just roundabout.
No, we've got 2 hidden compartments, so we need 25 each.
No, we only have one.
No,
I think.
just one.
Oh, sorry. I thought there were
Yeah.
2 hidden compartments.
No.
25 each.
Okay, is that all you guys want to do on Ryloth?
Oh, one more thing. I want to buy the local alcohol so we can stock it in the bar.
no, it tastes
Okay.
horrible.
Yeah, you get... Oh, where do you sort of go? Just back to the bar, or...
Oh, I have a Google to see what sort of what alcohol is well known on Ryloth, and I go buy a bottle of that.
Yeah. The most popular local traditional delicacy is Ryset Ale.
Rice ale. Okay.
It's fermented from
Oh, fuck.
the same beast that makes the Ryset stew.
But it's fermented meat,
Yeah, it's meat and the just weird shit with the fur.
and did they blend it up? What the fuck?
Welcome to the
Was
world
that
of
what you had
animal
in the
cruelty,
bar?
Devo.
No. So you're not actually too sure what you had in the bar. It was just pretty nasty. So this stuff, like, it's a strong taste. It's very alcoholic, but it's not too bad.
No, I put it in the bar.
Yeah, how many bottles?
Just
you can
one
get
bottle.
like 5 credits per bottle.
Okay,
They're, like,
just
pretty
one
cheap.
bottle. I want to have a
one
list
bottle?
of, like, I want to have a collection of all the alcohols.
Yeah, that's fine.
Did we put in like a little terrarium? Is that a thing we put in?
What about an aquarium?
Yeah, we load it into a aquarium like a big cocktail.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, were we taking our ship on its second maiden flight, I guess?
Wait, what?
What?
The first maiden flight. It's got a new name, which means it's a new ship, right?
Oh, yeah.
We haven't flown it yet. Dude, do you want to smash a bottle of champagne for good luck, whatever they do?
No.
Yeah, smash your cheap ass liquor.
No!
We should do the soup.
No, but we gotta
barrel.
eat!
I'm not smashing soup all over the ship.
The new
That's
ship!
disgusting.
And then
Oh,
it's
God.
flying and like, kind of like... Ah,
That's so funny.
Alright. So yeah, you guys chill out for the remaining few days. You've got all of your wounds and strain back after your 4-week break. And yeah, the guy comes and loads your ship up. First you get the gun, so you're putting 25 encumbrance in your hidden weapon compartment, right?
yep, just in there, sir.
Yeah. And they give you another 5 encumbrance worth of these weapons, so did you want these 5 encumbrance just as they are, or in boxes, or what?
Can we like put them in the same containers as everything else?
What do you mean?
Like as the food?
I mean, okay. How much is 5 encumbrance worth? Like, what's it look
It's
like?
like 20,000 guns.
No. So, no, you're not transporting an armory, people.
They're little shooters, like little ones.
No, they're, so a gun is,
One?
The
Yeah,
gun
like
is
what?
7 encumbrance, so they sawed a gun in half. They gave us half of it.
where's, the weapons bit? There it is. Weapons.
Wait, hold on a minute.
There it is.
Wasn't there 30... There was 3 crates at 15 encumbrance each?
No, it's 2 crates of 15 each.
I thought it was 3 crates.
Nah, he said 3 and then he said 2. Because he
Yeah,
can't do
sorry.
maths, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, so, each gun, I mean, there were a few different guns, we'll say.
Okay, did you
some
find
of
that it
it's-
doesn't go in?
Some of 2 and some of 1. That way we don't have to cut any in half. But these are all illegal weapons that are pretty high end. You got some blaster rifles, you got some blaster pistols. Yeah.
So just keep it
There
under
should
the
only be, like,
mattress.
There should only be like 2 or like a few of each one, right? Like there should only be 2 or 3.
Well, that's kind of my point. Like, the last few we could just pretend are, like,
Yeah, that's
personal
what I mean.
kit.
But you can't bring it
Well,
in because it's illegal.
I see.
Right?
Yeah, so left over you've got 2 blaster rifles and 3 blaster pistols.
It's like...
But are you even allowed to carry any weapons, or...?
Yeah, you can carry weapons, but you can't have, like, illegal stuff.
Yeah, it's like shipping in cocaine and having someone on you and saying this is part of the shipment. I'm just carrying it on me.
How is it like that? In any way?
It is.
Well, while you guys are discussing where to put these weapons...
Like, surely it's somewhat normal for, like, pilots to just have, like, a pistol or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you usually have pistols on you.
But these like
Yeah, you can
illegal
have
weapons, right?
Yeah, these are, like, very clearly illegal weapons. Like, they look pretty intense.
Okay.
They're, like, got
Okay.
Can we
some...
put them under the mattress?
Let's strap them to the outside.
Well, what?
Let's stick them
What?
to the turrets as if they're actual guns.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you guys talk about this? The food arrives, and you actually recognize the person, because it's the person who hired you a few days ago.
Oh no.
Locks up with 27 barrels of rice stew.
Did you bring helpers to load these up?
Yeah, and there are actually 4 Twi'leks there to help load it on.
Perfect.
Oh, so we're not going to get paid minimum wage to load it.
No.
So, since we're maxing out our cargo capacity, I guess we got to like fill in every nook and cranny with stew.
What are we doing with this stew?
It's like cover up. We're gonna have so much they're gonna be overwhelmed.
Worst comes to worst, we just eject out to space, yeah? We're not paying for the stew. Yeah?
What do you mean we're not paying?
No, you are. So, well, you're paying...
Wait, how much?
No, you're being paid for the delivery.
Oh,
Yeah, so-
do we have a person we're delivering the stew to?
Yeah.
Okay,
This is
good.
We're not just left with it afterwards.
I thought it was like there's a thing like that in KOTOR where you get these Gizka. They're like little bugs.
Oh.
I thought we were gonna have to ejaculate. I still need to ejaculate. Eject the Gizka out of the fucking hole.
Okay, so
Yeah,
where are we
no,
going to put the guns as they're loading up the ship? You want to keep them together or keep them separate? The last couple.
Keep them separate, I reckon.
Okay.
Let's.
How many guns is it, Ryan? Like 2 or 3?
Leftover, 3 rifles, 2 pistols. Two rifles, 3 pistols.
Okay.
Do plastic bags exist in this universe?
Yeah.
Can we just like bag them and put them in the stew?
Yep.
Is that like a thing that would work? I don't want this
What
to
if they
fuck
have
the
like a
guns
metal
up.
detector and they're like, why is there metallic stuff in the stew?
Wouldn't
You just say trade secret.
what if they
Whoops! I left my ladle in.
what if they put a ladle
This
in
enormous.
there?
Yeah, I left my ladle. This enormous illicit blaster rifle.
You want to put it in the stew? We'll put it in the stew.
It's up to you guys. Do you reckon that's a good idea? Let's put him in like 5 specific barrels.
Yeah, and
Or
then
all in one.
we can act
specific
surprised if someone finds it.
barrel. Yeah.
Then we're not going to get paid for it. The problem is, it's not like we want to get paid to do this.
I mean, I think that was implied that we're going to act surprised if someone found the illicit blaster rifles we were smuggling.
Oh.
You can be even more surprised if it's
What
in the
if-
soup.
What if we like,
Yeah, true.
can we store it?
What?
I don't know, could we like store it in like the common room? Like, I don't know.
Hang them up on the wall as like
Not hang up, like put them
put him
like
in
in
plain
cupboards.
sight.
We're like, oh, those things? They belong in a museum. Like,
And it's like,
Belongs in a museum.
it's antique, man. Oh, no, okay, if you want to dump it, let's just dump it into the stew.
Bag first.
now the question is, do you
don't be a
put them
fool,
all
wrap
in
your tool,
one,
mate.
so that it's like less chance,
But we lose
or
it.
spread them out?
I feel like if they find one, they'll look for others anyway.
Hmm.
So maybe if we split
Exactly.
them up amongst 2 barrels or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just dump them in. Dump it in and then put them like all the way at the back.
Yep.
So what are you gonna do with the leftover stew that's gonna come out of these barrels?
Put it in the barrel we
No,
got
no,
last
we're
time.
we're glad wrapping the guns and then putting them in the stew
Yeah,
barrel.
but there's like volume displacement.
I mean, okay, Damo, eat up, bro. We know you love your stew.
So that's what Ryan meant, right? Or
Yeah. I mean, these.
Why
these
don't we
are-
just... Can we just ask for like 1 empty barrel and then pour some others into it? So they're like a little... Or pour ours into it just to fill up the edges. And then we can just drink
well, it's
whatever.
too late now. We ordered 27 barrels. We should have ordered this before.
It's alright. They swap out one of the barrels for an empty barrel for you.
Oh, legend. Is our barrel counted in encumbrance?
Yeah.
Is it the one that we're currently eating?
I'll say it's fine.
Alright, sounds good. So we got our plan, right? We're pouring in some of our stew into the barrel.
So all I can think about is like, if something goes terribly wrong and you get stranded in deep space, you have enough food for like 4 years.
That's
It's okay. We can make it at sublight speed because we'll never run out of food.
Oh, and it will ferment, so we can make more of that alcohol.
And
Oh,
we can just
God.
drink the
Okay.
stew soup.
Okay, let's just get going.
So we're good for liquids as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sterilize it in the dry flume.
Alright.
And if we want to
so,
cook the stew, we can put it out next to the thrusters.
Yeah, exactly.
so real quick, I'll show you guys. So yeah, I mean, this all gets done. You set up, you lock, you put things away where they need to be, and you're ready to head off. So first up, let me show you where you're going.
Maiden flight. Maiden flight.
Yeah, so the ship, it sounds beautiful.
It's
So
like
this is where you
purring.
are right now, on Ryloth.
Yep.
And you guys are going to the wheel, which is over here, I think, somewhere.
Oh,
Wait, like
shit.
the
Do we have
opposite
to
side of the
navigate?
galaxy.
So you're going to have to go to... It's the other side of the galaxy, so it will take...
Ooh, that's a journey.
Is this dude paying us, by the way? Like the dude we're delivering to? Or is it
Yeah.
the guy that we have to... Do we have to come back to this guy?
No, so it's...
He'll
the
wire
delivery-
transfer it to us.
Yeah. Okay, for some reason this isn't actually working. Yeah, it's
zoom
on.
in
It's
a
on.
little, so I can't really see it.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Okay. So you're going to the wheel, which is here.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to. You could either go through the core, or you can make your way through the less traveled areas.
Well, the question is,
But
when do we have to drop out, or can we just go direct? Like,
What do you
drop
mean?
out
We have
of,
to navigate. We have to navigate by
okay.
hyperspace lanes.
yeah.
Okay, so we get to the end of a hyperspace lane, and then we have to drop out and then recalculate.
Yeah.
So we can't
I mean,
just make a slight
there's
turn to the right.
Well,
There's some big lanes running along the side.
yeah, like it's honestly, you just have to make 2 astrogation checks, I'd say, because like there's no
Okay.
direct route, but like you can get there in 2, I'd say.
Cool. Let's do that.
So you want to
It
go
will
around
take-
the mid rim?
It'll take 11 days with a class 1 hyperdrive. You guys have a class 3, so it's gonna take 33 days.
Oh my god.
Yep. It's a long boy.
Fuck, I
Just
wish the
like
wheel
me.
was closer.
Can I
We
stock
went
up on some
through
books
it.
before we leave then?
Sorry?
Can I stock up on like some books and shit before we leave?
Yeah, I might want that extra bottle.
Like, am I able to get like proficiency in reading or some shit from fucking?
I
Like,
like
so
it.
I've got. Sorry, yeah,
Yeah, go on.
I've got knowledge in like lore and core worlds. No, yeah, I've got a career, core worlds, education, and lore, with a rank in education and lore. Can I like learn some more about something?
Yeah, I'll say like I'll give it a look after session about like
Yeah, sounds
learning
good.
through travel, but
Yeah.
I think that's reasonable. You
I
can like
reckon I
learn
may as
some
well.
stuff. Yeah.
Hey, are you going
okay.
to the
Well,
bookstore, Nishan?
Oh yeah, we'll edit this bit in later. I think.
Yeah,
No,
we're
I
back
was
on the bus
reading.
first.
I'm going to go to
go
the
get some
bookstore
books
as
and
well.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
Go to the kids section.
Are you guys gonna look into the wheel at all, like to see if you can learn more about it?
Yeah, it sounds like a decent idea.
Fair enough. What is it?
Okay. I mean, honestly, yeah, I feel like if you just go to the bookstore and ask around, it should be fine. So I'll let you all know. So, the wheel is an enormous circular hub and spoke style space station located on the Permissian trade route near the outer
It's
edge
like a
of the midfield.
wheel.
Yeah, it is like a wheel. Let me
Makes
send a little
sense
image.
now.
It's a chonky wheel. I will chuck that into the Discord. Yeah, so it's a massive, like, torus shape. It's been too long.
It's a wheel.
The wheel, yes. In the center, yeah. So it's got this weird neutrality from the Galactic Empire, which makes it quite unique. Normally, Imperial ships aren't really allowed at the station, and there is no formal Imperial presence. But, you know, on the side, you also sort of know that there are going to be some Imperial agents on the station because they're not just going to let the station go free. It's not really known why the Imperials haven't done anything about it, but it's been like this forever, so...
Who runs the place?
So it's run independently, so it's self-administered.
Is it like a family, or is it like a democracy, or is it like a
Yeah, so...
council?
Yeah, so interestingly, so there's I guess it's a bit like a council. It's more of like a business and like a business structure, and it is also mostly administered by a central computer who does all of the actual work. But there is also an administrator who is elected by a council of people. Bit like a
So
board
an
of
IT dude.
directors. No. Well, yeah. But,
Head of tech support.
yeah, so the administrators, yeah, it's a bit like that.
Imagine how many tickets you have to go through a day.
They call me the system administrator.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you learn. Yeah. So you also learn. So the central system is called Mastercom, and it's the wheel's master control computer system. It functions much like a droid due to its, all the sensor input and data banks, but it's obviously not portable. So it's basically like a droid brain space
A
station.
big droid.
But there is a I guess human, but there is a person administrator who runs it all as well. It is a massive place, an enterprise.
You guys
Yeah.
are smart. How is this information going to help us?
Je ne sais pas.
Also, what happened to the dude?
The dude.
The other dude.
Otter?
Is it Otter? Yeah, Otter.
Is that who you mean?
Yeah.
He just said he'd contact us if he has jobs and we can consider them.
Okay.
We don't have to accept them.
Yeah, so Otter hasn't actually been in contact since you last spoke.
Okay, I wanna write a thank you card next time I see him.
It's gonna be like a child's
Thanks for
card.
helping our ship. Thanks for helping to fix our ship. That's right.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Alright. Yeah, so you make something with that. Is there anything else you'd like to get here before you go?
What can we do? Can I build something?
Like what?
I don't know. 33 days to build something.
Build a
Can I
wrap for
have-
your bottles.
It'll be a reason to live.
Yeah.
Can I build something that I can plug the voice recorder into, like, the comms? Like the comms thing?
Want to build a USB port?
No, like a sort of an interface where I can, like, I don't know, like, get the audio from the like the voice recorder and play it through the comms, or record stuff from the comms onto the voice recorder.
Yeah, sure. I think you can sort of make that modification on your food.
Okay, I'll buy the parts for that.
Yeah. You can probably get all of. Give me a. What was the check for that?
Is it
I think
mechanics?
it's a streetwise one.
Okay.
To find the parts.
Find the parts.
Let me just double check before you roll that though. Where is
Too late.
We'll do that.
I'm kidding. What do you want?
Yeah, let's go streetwise, one purple. There's a lot of. This is a very like scrapyardy world.
3 successes.
Yeah, you find all the parts, all for 100 credits. It's all pretty
Easy.
cheap stuff.
Hey, Will.
Yeah.
For 33 days, do you want to play a game where I chase you around the ship with my grapple gun and try and catch you? Chunk!
Sounds slightly dangerous.
It's like competitive tag.
Except they've got guns.
Oh my god.
What if we all learn how to place the back properly?
I feel like it's not hard. Demo just rolls it cool.
Yeah.
But you know what?
What?
What if we all buy the D&D 5th edition starter campaign?
Yeah, I've heard about that. It's really popular on Corellia, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've heard those.
And then we can all play that.
Ah, yes.
Who's going to be the DM?
It's going to be weird because there's only going to be 3 players and 1 DM, right?
yeah, exactly.
It's going to be
Right.
Ryan watching us DM D&D.
Which
yes.
is right out of his own story.
That's what I call fair game of me.
Alright,
love
good
that.
stuff. I was
Do
joking.
they have movies in Star Wars? In the Star Wars world?
They got like holo recordings.
Yeah, you can get some hollow films and
Okay, we'll stock up
I'll
on
tell
some
you guys-
entertainment.
you guys
Can we
managed to
get
some
food that
local
isn't
entertainment.
this shit?
You guys do earlier, right?
That is a decent point.
Yeah, I'll say you could stock up on some semi-decent food for 200 credits
Just
for the whole
regular
trip.
food. Alright, I'll take it out of the group loot. Yeah?
Yeah, so that should be fine. I mean, if you need to stop along the way, there's lots of planets as well, so it's not like...
We ain't gonna stop along the way, are we? Sounds like a terrible idea to be. The smuggler just stops at like a gas station along the way.
Stop at McDonald's, fucking drive through. Hey, can I please take your space order? You want a McSpace Happy Meal?
What's the point of
Space.
space?
With a McSpace Big Mac?
Alright,
Okay.
so is that all you guys want to do?
Let's fly.
Okay. Hey,
Punch
you guys... you guys take off. You guys take off. There's no real issue with that. The ship sounds are beautiful. It's got a completely retuned thruster system. It's basically brand new. No more of Trex's.
Hey,
Just ready to punch it, and you punch it.
hold on. Did
Yeah.
our bike get his astromech upgrade, or did we
What
not
do
do
you mean,
that?
hold on?
No, so
We didn't
you
do
weren't
that, did we?
No, so there's not really the stuff on Ryloth to do that. You might be
Okay.
able to do that on the wheel though. So
Okay, well, I want to keep that in mind because like the astromech has
Yeah.
some cool stuff we can do.
That'd be cool.
alright, so
Pimp
let's
my
have a look.
astromech.
So you guys are going on major trade routes, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, where's our 5?
R5's here. It's alright. He comes zipping around.
Can I hit it with my grapple gun?
This is droid abuse!
What are you going to do about it, droidy?
Alright, I'm going to roll. So, droidy then slaps... Oh no, you know what? Droidy goes to tase you. But, it doesn't do anything to you and he's a bit confused.
Do I grapple him, though? Can I pull him in?
Yeah, you can pull him towards you. He's like...
Don't be scared, droidy.
He just like slaps at you with his little stick.
What are you rolling, Ryan?
His astrogation check.
Okay, roll.
And then he plugs in. What are we looking at?
Fuck, that's loud.
Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes and 2 advantage. That means... Cool. Yeah, it's a really well done calculation. You managed to zip off.
Good job, R5.
I'll have a look into things you can do while en route. And we'll recon those in next
Do we
session.
know,
Yeah, sounds good.
Never mind. I was wondering if we actually knew if it was a good route before we set off.
Yeah, I'd say you did some research and
It could be like,
it seems like a
our
decent
five could run terribly, and he just kind of sets off and we're like, yeah, that's fine. We just end up
600
somewhere.
days later.
Can I
Cash
give
it into a
R5?
sun.
R5, here's 2 credits as your good astrogation check fee.
He's just gonna spend
Thank
it
you.
on drones.
Dude, you pay a human 10 credits for that.
It's a bonus. Huh?
You would pay a human 10 credits for that, and you only pay a droid 2?
Yeah, wage gap, bro.
Tell you what, fair wages. Give him the 8 credits.
Damo, you're a droid.
Give him the 8 credits. I'm his representative.
I'll flick your off switch, bro.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'll flick your off
You know, if you
switch.
hit a human really hard in the head, that's an off switch as well.
Oh my god.
Straight through the head.
Alright. Yeah, you guys do your thing and you make your way to the Polemian trade route.
Maybe we could see something cool out the window.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah,
Hyperspace.
you make your way up there, you get to the Polemian trade route, which is this one here, which goes straight to the wheel.
Okay.
R5, roll again.
Come on, R5.
Cool. Yep, you get a good route.
Good shit.
Good shit, we're only
Okay,
10 days late.
You travel and you actually get there in 30 days in total.
Oh,
Shave
good
3
stuff,
days
little
off your
guy.
Now, hold it.
crap.
Yeah, so you guys, after a month together on board, you get to know each other reasonably well. You do a lot of reading and whatever you decided to get up to. And the exit from hyperspace goes pretty chill as expected. The engines are running a little hot. You breaking in this really old hyperdrive.
Get the bucket.
Hasn't seen this much action in a while. Throw a bucket of rice at stew on it.
Oh.
Shit smells a little bit aggressive. Yeah, and you exit hyperspace. Everything seems normal, and who's actually piloting, actually?
Me, probably.
The captain.
Yeah, so Mishan, you notice, just as you come out of hyperspace, a blinking light appear on your dashboard. It is the proximity alarm, which has been triggered. But before you have a chance to do anything, you hear a loud poof, as if something had just crashed into your ship, or you crash into something.
What the fuck?
Off towards the left-hand side of the ship. You have a look at your proximity scans, and you notice that there is something reasonably small off the port bow. A cylindrical object no larger than a person has collided with your hull. You also, looking out at the ship and at your sensor data, you notice that you've exited hyperspace about 5 or 10 minutes of sublight travel before the space station. So you're still out of their sensor range, and yeah, it's a lot further out than you had thought. So you're probably aggressively pulled out of hyperspace.
Do you reckon someone's dumped something?
Yeah, space rubbish.
What was that?
Can I turn around and have a look at it?
Also, yeah, anyone standing up or doing anything, like you would have fallen over, your glasses
What
would
was
have
that? Where is it? Where is it?
flown out. So you did
We got
this.
something off the port side.
Okay, I'm gonna run towards the turret. Right, and then climb up, and then take a look. Can I like swivel and take a look and see what I can see?
Yeah. You see it's no longer than 2 meters. A sort of cylinder that looks like some sort of pod.
It's a
can
pod
you
of
give
some
me-
kind.
Give me a mechanics check with 3 purple.
Okay,
Jesus.
let's take a look.
Because you're looking at it pretty far away. You
Oh
can't really
fuck!
see
I closed the tab.
Ah, yes.
What is it called? RPG. Okay, yeah, I found it. So 3 purple,
Yep.
2 failures.
You've never seen anything like it. You assume it's some sort of metal pod of some description.
Dude, someone get up here! I need some help!
I'll run over to where he is and I'll do a mechanics check.
Yep. 3 purple as well.
3.
Keep in mind, this thing is sort of spinning around a little bit and drifting.
Should I blast it?
One sec.
I've got 2 seconds!
No,
I'm
wait,
gonna blast it!
2 successes, 2 threats.
Okay. So actually, Dak, you'd recognize this pod as a hyperspace message pod. An unmanned vehicle that transports messages and data through hyperspace to a specific destination and then person.
Oh, is it like those tube things that you put a message in and it like sucks it up?
Take a message in a bottle.
Like that, but on a
But
more
with
galactic
direction.
scale.
Okay.
And a hyperdrive. Yeah.
Do we know, are these usually used for illicit purposes or like what?
So actually, they're not very commonly used anymore. They were used a lot, mostly by... actually, I don't know if Will would really know that.
What is
I'd
it?
say you know
Yeah,
they're
sure.
not used a lot, but yeah, you do know it's a message pod, and they're quite uncommon nowadays. It looks quite heavily damaged.
Yeah, I wouldn't shoot that. We should.
What are we
probably...
doing? What is
What
it?
is it?
It's a message pod. I don't know. Do you want to try and see what it is, or should we just
Yeah.
let it
Should we
be?
try and...
How
Should we try and get
exactly
it in?
would we get that? Are we going to try and maneuver it into the cargo?
Is it like a
bin?
League Dangerous? Yeah, where you open up that like airlock and you go
And
like...
you just try and like slide it in.
We can send one of the droids out to get it, can't we?
Yeah, E1, we
Terrible
eject
idea.
E1 out the airlock.
This is a terrible... How big is this message pod?
2 meters.
You
How
can
the
grab
Wait.
it.
fuck am I supposed to carry something that's 2 meters?
If only we had some sort of rope with a hook attached.
Oh my god! Okay, do we have a spacesuit on board?
No. We
No.
just send
you
E1
don't.
out.
Wait, oh, but...
I don't know how to use it.
Okay, be very careful with my grapple hook. I will give it to you.
Hey, this! Pop! And I drop it.
I haven't given it to him yet, I'm still holding it.
Okay. Dude, I get
Maybe
no...
we
You
should
can't
just get-
control yourself in space, so how the fuck am
Can I
supposed to get it?
can I maneuver it close so it falls into the airlock?
Yeah, you can make me a piloting check.
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's do that instead first.
Is it...
Alright.
Can he see it? Like...
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
good.
on the
It's on our
sensors.
I was hoping
Yeah.
it wouldn't need, like someone to, like... Bit to the left! Bit to the left!
This would be space piloting, wouldn't
Space piloting and R5 can give you a blue dice.
it? Yeah. What difficulty?
2 purple.
Roll dice. 3 success, 1 advantage. Woo.
Okay. Yeah, you manage to maneuver your ship in a really nice way, and the pod just slides right in and close the door.
Is it in? Is it in?
You can't,
I can't
you mean
tell!
You can't feel it? Okay, all good then. The pod is in.
Okay, I closed the airlock door.
Alright,
Alright. Yep, so you've got the pod in your main cargo hold.
let's go have a look. Can we is it like something you read or like what is
Yeah,
it?
should I try and open it up or?
Yeah, so... what did you get for your roll, Will?
2 successes, 2 threats.
Okay. Yeah, so having a little bit closer at the pod, you recognize it a lot better now that it's inside and you actually get to examine it properly. And you know that these message pods are designed so the data inside will survive basically anything. Like, it looks pretty damn damaged up, there's a lot of broken components, but you imagine that the data inside has been well protected. So although the pod seems inoperable, what's inside should be protected and awaiting its original recipient to access it. You notice after you buff it out a little bit, just have a look at if you can access the control panel. You see that the actual pod itself on the side has a ship's name etched in it. The ship is called Sa Nalor, Sanalaor. There's a space between Sa and Nalor. So that's the original ship that it was sent from, and it is addressed to Ropok on the wheel. Ropok, R-O-P-O-K.
Ropok?
Destination, the wheel. And that is all the information you can actually get off the pod. You assume that the wheel was its destination, as it's also the only thing out here, but obviously it also tells you that. And you can imagine you could probably hand it over to the administration, or find the recipient, or do whatever you like with the pod.
Yeah, okay.
How do you spell it, sorry? The Rapok?
R-O-P-O-K. And the ship is S-A space N-A-L-A-O-R. Could somebody... actually, Tom.
Yes.
Could you give me a law check, please?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, give me a second.
Lawma.
Damn, shut the fuck up. Law check. 1 minus 1. What difficulty?
2 purple. Just average.
Alright, do I get any assistance or not?
No, actually.
Okay. 2 success, 1 triumph, 2 threat.
Okay, then. Jesus. Alright, so, you, when you hear the name Son-in-Law, you actually recognize it. It takes you a few seconds to realize where you recognize it from, but you'd recognize the ship as a frigate. So it's a frigate from the banking clan, and it was actually the name Son-in-Law was also the name of the former president of the hyperbank conglomerate, who was notorious in the Clone Wars for his financial sort of maneuvering.
I think it's very ironic that we're called the Auditor.
Yes.
He makes a good point.
So, you recognize that. So it's a ship that was under the control of the Sis.
Okay.
I believe this was a ship. Wait, as in when you say CIS, you mean Confederate Independence System?
Yes, I see.
Okay, so it was the Separatist ship. Okay, I believe this was from a banking clan / Separatist ship.
Well, that would have been ancient history by this
I reckon
point,
that's
right?
the name. He was. I mean, yeah, it would be a good 20, 30 years ago.
Should we
Wait, yeah. 20.
hand it over when we...
Is there even any point delivering the message at this point?
I mean, the ship might just be an old ship, like a ship with an old name, maybe.
True.
Can we get the messages inside?
I mean, I could try.
So actually, Michonne, you would also that you do know quite. We did Triumph, yeah. So you have actually encountered not this ship, as in you've encountered the story of this ship before, and actually know quite a lot about it. So you know the Son-in-Law went missing.
Oh wow!
Just near the end of the Clone Wars. There were a lot of stories out there because it was thought to be possibly a long lost Separatist flying vault, or some sort of escape vessel for a lot of the high-ranking Separatist officials. You would know that when the Separatist movement collapsed, Son-in-Law and a lot of the high members of the council tried to escape from the Empire when that came up, and was never heard of again, neither was the ship. There were lots of tales over the past however many years of the ship surviving or escaping after a lot of battles with the Imperials, and this pod is the only evidence you've ever found of its actual existence post the reports that you would have seen.
I think we need to find this.
So do you tell us? Does Michonne tell us all of this?
Yeah, look, I'll pass it on. Also, do you mean the Trade Federation, not the banking clan?
Okay, buddy, banking clan.
Trade Federation was allied with Separatists, but banking clan was neutral.
Yeah. So the ship itself is a banking clan frigate.
Okay.
But the Separatists used it to escape.
Sure. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. I think we need to find. I'll pass this information on.
That's a nice story, but what is a Separatist?
Okay. You've heard tell of the Clone Wars, yes?
Oh, yeah, I think that was
Raged across the galaxy. Basically, it was
Right.
these clones versus some robots, and the robots were
Won.
Sorry?
The robots won.
No, actually, the robots lost,
Oh.
and the clones eventually created the Empire.
Hmm.
It was a dark day for our
This
galaxy.
sounds like propaganda. Rebel propaganda right here. Wait, would it be rebel propaganda?
Not a
or would it be
rebel.
Empire?
The Empire is the Republic.
I guess it would
The
be
Empire was formed from the remains of the Republic.
It would be Empire propaganda.
Yeah.
Yes, to say that the droids lost, yeah.
God damn it. This is Empire propaganda right here. The droids won!
Anyway, I've told you what I know. Take of that what you will.
So should we try and find someone who can get more information off the pod, maybe?
I think we could even try and find Ryloth if we wanted to.
Do we want to hide the pod?
That's a good point.
Yeah, otherwise it looks like we stole it.
Well, I mean, legitimate salvage, as they say.
Yeah, salvage law, man.
With extra stuff.
It's like a 5-second rule. Out in the space of 5 seconds, it's ours now.
Okay.
We could put it in the bathroom. We put it in the toilet.
Fucking
as
what?
It's like a decorative piece. Yeah. I reckon you could lean it up on something as a decorative piece.
And put
No, put it on the wall, right? And say it's like,
Put it on the wall.
this is
put
our
on a
first
shelf.
mission, whatever.
Do you have a shelf above the bar?
We do now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can we
We're
put
putting it on the
wall?
shelf above the bar. Where you
Nice.
can't see the ship name. You can't see the ship. It's just it looks like a hyperdrive pod.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so are you guys, what are you going to do here? Are you going to go towards the to the station?
I want to have a quick look around for anything else, but I can't imagine there's much.
Oh yeah, I mean, you do a quick sensor sweep and there's nothing out here.
Okay, cool. Station?
Yep.
Station. Let's go.
Alright, you guys head towards the wheel. I mean, it is bustling with lots of ships. There's lots of ships coming and going. As I said earlier, it's a huge space station with a gargantuan population. I think none of you have actually been here before, but some of you may have heard of it, and obviously some of you already have some knowledge of it. You call up. I'm assuming you're going to call the docking people.
Yeah, I'll
Flight control.
they contact us, don't they?
And a requested doc.
Oh yeah, I'll request a doc.
Yeah, you can't actually actively do it. This is a very big station.
Yeah. Docking requested. This is the YT-1300, the Auditor, requesting permission to dock.
YT-1300, the Auditor, you have been assigned to docking bay 68. Please follow the instructions we are sending to you.
Docking bay 68, copy that.
Thank you, and welcome to the wheel. Enjoy your stay.
It's like the airport.
The TSA is going to come next.
Gonna make me take my shoes off to go through.
Yeah, you fly your way through the instructions to docking bay 68. The doors are open, and as you fly in, you land, and they close behind you. Yep.
Is there a welcoming party?
Yeah, so
Oh, fuck.
as you fly in, just looking out the window.
Yeah, that's me looking out the window, yeah.
Yeah, you see there are two humans
Shit.
and a Twi'lek just waiting there.
Oh, are they our friends? Or are they bad guys?
You're not too sure.
Let's land on them.
We've got company,
And
stand
there are
by.
a couple of construction crew, well, not, I guess, repair crews just sort of lurking about in this area. So this docking bay has a few landing pads on it. Yeah, and you've landed at the main one,
Okay,
obviously.
cool.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
Alright, touchdown. And then we're all gonna group up at the exit ramp.
Yep.
Alright.
And all the smoke comes out, right? And it walks
Yeah.
out like Darth Vader.
Cue the music.
Oh god,
Ah.
my fucking legs. Ah.
Please, sir, if you could stay in your ship. This is a
Oh.
routine random inspection.
Oh, of course, terribly
We
sorry.
just could we see your boss data pad and your transport logs?
Yes, certainly. And because I've got all those as captain, don't I?
Yeah.
Yes,
Do you have
here you
them
go.
over?
You can do your stick bombs, Timo.
I see. From Ryloth, you've got 27 barrels of rice stew.
God. I'm so sorry, Twi'lek, but please never touch these things. They taste disgusting.
So this is actually the human who's talking to you.
Oh, yeah, but I'm talking
yeah.
to
Oh,
just
right.
to the Twi'lek. It's not good.
Scrumptious.
Not the high quality stew.
Yes, I mean,
Not Ryloth's finest.
I personally won't be taking a serve of any of it, but I'm sure there are those on the station who would gladly appreciate some cheap food. And he gestures for the Rylothian, I guess they're also Rylothian, and
Twi'lek.
human, Twi'lek, and human to come on board, and they start looking at some of the barrels. We're just gonna have a little look around, make sure you're accurate with your manifest, and there's
No worries at all.
nothing illegal going on.
Can I get you anything while you're waiting?
No, that's alright. I'm just gonna wait here for my inspection crew to be done. Okay, so your smuggling compartments are what?
Plus
2 black dice?
Plus the difficulty to find.
Oh, difficulty or 2 setback dice?
Well, it just says plus 2 difficulty to find.
Okay, so 2 black. 2. Okay, I'll just. Okay. And then the last one. Okay. Yep. They search around for 15 minutes. There are a few times where they get pretty close to finding the smuggling compartments, and you get a little bit nervous, but they don't seem to find anything. They just sort of nod at the inspector, and he goes to talk to you. All right. Doesn't look to be anything wrong with your ship. Thank you for cooperating with the inspection. It's much appreciated. If you could log your landing with the repair crews and deal with the docking fees with them, that would be much appreciated. And that's all we need to do here. I'll hopefully not see you later. And he just sort of
Certainly.
walks off.
Alright. Repair crews, how much do I owe you? Docking fee.
Yep. So they're looking at your ship. Ooh, it's not really. And he just sort of like walks away. The guy's there. He seems very
How much is
uncomfortable.
the docking fee?
Yeah. So there's literally no one around now.
What's wrong with
And
my ship?
after about a minute, there are 2 Twi'leks who come to the docking bay.
Uh-huh.
Sorry about our friend there. Yeah, it'll be 100 credits per day that you're docked here.
Can we pay per day, like day by day?
Yes. Just make sure that by the end of day you have your payment logged in with the dockmaster, and there'll be no issues with your ship.
No worries. Sounds good. 100 a day.
Keep the dockmaster away.
Is there any repairs you need done to your ship while you're staying here, or
No, none
Are you-
that I know of.
Did we see if it made a dent? The message.
The bonk.
yeah, having a look at the ship, there's no dent, thankfully.
You're right.
Cool.
You managed to maneuver the ship pretty well.
No worries on my end. Do you need me to repair anything for you? I'm only joking.
So, no, I think we'll be alright.
Just a little talk with a gag, you know.
It's hilarious, isn't it?
Box of
Just-
jokes.
Just sort of nods and walks away. Yes, okay. And I need to get back to work.
Killjoy, isn't he?
And yeah, you wait for your contact to show up, and they eventually do. It's just a single Twi'lek comes by. Alright, so you've got the
27 barrels of stew? Yes, I do! Just come this
Excellent.
way!
excellent, and he comes onto the ship. So where is the stew?
The stew is...
Can't you see it? It takes up every fucking nook and cranny. It's piled floor to ceiling in every room.
I see.
You meant the other stew.
Yes, the stew. What I'm here
The
for,
mixer turns people to stew.
Fucking just
The
open
ladles.
compartment.
Yes. Thank you, Droid.
And
Yes,
then
okay,
the
this
5
looks in
remaining
order.
guns are in this stew.
I see. Do you remember which ones you stole them in?
Oh shit! It's been 30
Yeah, it was in the
days.
bag. It was in the bag. I remember.
Yeah, no worries. We'll wheel those off. And
Do you
yeah,
know who's getting the rest of this stew?
Please.
I'm not sure, but I'm sure someone will pick it up later. And yeah, he wheels off the...
Oh, before you go,
Yeah, yes.
I was in search of a little bit of information. Do you think you could help me with that?
I suppose.
I'm looking for a resident of this station. I believe his name's Rapok, I think?
Give me a... Oh, I just closed the sheet. There we go. Give me... So you're just asking about Robok?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna need a...
Charm?
Just give me like a knowledge underworld check.
Ooh, knowledge underworld, fuck. Against what difficulty?
2 purple. I'll just do normal.
Any assist? Or...
I have a purple because he's like a friendly guy.
I don't
To
believe
you,
you mean.
because you're doing a job.
I'll give you a hand. I kind of know about this sort
2
of thing.
success, 2 threat.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Oh, Ropok. I don't know if you want to necessarily be asking around too much about them. I'm not sure what sort of business you've got with them, but you're gonna want to find their son. Give me a moment.
Yes, I did think that would be the case.
He's gonna be a rich guy to own a son.
Rom. You're gonna want to find their son, Rom. Reom.
Rom.
They'll yeah. If you've got business with Ropok or anything, you're gonna need to do that. And he just sort of like sidles away. Just don't stick your nose too far around. You might draw unwanted attention. And he...
Where's his son at?
On station, but you'll have to deal with that on your own.
You're fucking helpful, aren't you?
The attitude.
And yes, he leaves.
Okay.
Might be time to give our friend the information broker a call, Tetra.
Yeah.
What?
Well, in fact... yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. And, you wait about half an hour and a couple of hyper trucks rock up, ready to accept your rice at stew.
Please
to load up
take
your
it
bags.
all.
So yeah, the guy gave you 2,000 credits for the delivery of the guns as well. Add that to the group limit.
Can we say...
the rice at stew.
Oh, that's 400 each, isn't it? Can I say 300 each and we put 400 in group loot?
Yeah.
That sound fair?
Yeah.
You guys happy with that?
We're still short 400. You haven't allocated, isn't it?
Sorry? No, if we each take 300, that's...
1.2.
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, no,
400.
sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
I thought for some reason I thought there were 5 of us. So, yeah, sorry.
Hey, right,
400
you can
each,
have some
then
as well.
400.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no,
You
R5
just throw
was
300
probably
credits into the abyss.
I was probably thinking of R5. Nah, fuck R5. Alright. So 400
He
in
was
group
the
loot,
one
400
who
each.
got
You
us
guys happy with
here.
that?
Honestly, he deserves the most.
He's just
I piloted this ship!
What did you do to pilot the ship?
I lived amongst the fucking stew
And
for
so did
a month.
R5.
R5 doesn't
Without
have a
R5, we'll
nose.
still be traveling at like sub-light speed.
what's he going to spend the money on?
Drugs. That's what.
Roid rights, okay? He deserves the money.
I bet you're just going to steal it off of him.
I'm
Yeah,
never steal
you
the money
gamble it
off
off
him.
him.
I don't steal from anyone.
You gamble.
You'll salvage it from him.
If he manages to lose the money, well, that's his fault.
Anyway,
Give him the money.
400 in the group loot, 400 each.
You guys also get given 300 credits for the stew delivered.
Alright,
It's-
this one, that's
R5's
50
money.
each, and then 50,
R5's
like 50
money.
each, including R5, and then 50 for the group
No,
loot.
R5 gets it all. He gets 300.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Alright.
So,
R5's quite happy.
Yeah.
how much?
Okay.
How much
Man, the
have
guy's
we got?
gonna fuck you in his sleep if you don't give him the money.
Don't spend it on drugs, R5.
Well, he's just, I don't need drugs.
So we're getting
I already
Not that I
sold my
know of.
drugs.
350 each.
No,
No,
you're 400
we're getting 400 each.
400 each.
Sorry, we've done the maths. 400 each and R5 gets 300.
Still not fair, man. Still not fair.
You're getting equal pay. Do you want me to strip
All droids deserve equal pay.
you? Not if you're just a fucking trash can on wheels. I'm gonna get a fucking.
Ah!
When I get my gonk droid, it also gets equal pay.
If you want to get a Gronk droid, he gets equal pay as well, yes. That's how droid rights work.
Can I actually get a gonk droid?
Yeah.
He's gonna be called Chonk Droid.
I guess this is the place to get one if you're wanting one.
Chonk,
Oh yeah,
chonk.
true.
Yeah.
Because they're only like 100 credits or some shit, aren't they?
I'll have to double check, but they're pretty cheap, yeah.
Fuck yeah. I'm
Alright,
gonna
well,
pimp out my gonk droid.
in fact, this is probably, I think, a good spot to end it, and then we
Sounds
can
good.
Yeah.
resume
Perfect.
from here.
Awesome.
Gonk
Thank
ma.
you. That was a good session.
Oh, that's good.
Gonk.
Gank.
Gonk.
Thank you so much for giving us a listen. We
Gone.
hope you enjoyed our antics.
What if I film my
If you like the
gonk
podcast,
droid
consider
crumbles?
sharing us with people you like. And don't forget to let us know what you think over on Twitter @Auditors Podcast, where you can find updates, clips, discussions, and more. This has been Auditors of the Outer Rim, available on all podcasting platforms near you. Stay safe, have a good one, and we hope to see you next time.